Dude, are we all gonna fucking dress up? I'm trying to dress up. I want to dress up.
Like, what are you gonna dress up as?
Oh,
What hero?
She-Hulk.
I love that.
She-Hulk.
I'm just joking.
my
You
God.
all let me clap them green cheeks.
No, I'm just gonna probably be Madam Web or something. Pull up with a wheelchair. Let me get one of those special seats, you know?
Would I sacrifice my future 7-foot son's height to be with the petite team? Oh my goodness.
Ooh la la.
I don't know, dude. I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
Oscar thinks, and now we're thinking, he thinks that
He's had his butt.
he thinks I have my ass eaten.
Yeah.
And I say no.
That's respectfully. That shit kind of gay.
What? It's a girl doing it.
I know guys who have had it ate, and I look at them and they talk.
Look at the different.
No, I don't look
Like
at them.
you look at them like Captain America looking at the black.
That's good. That's a good one. That's pretty good. Yeah, I kind of do. And then at the end, once I finished ringing her out, I looked at her. I'm like, hey, do you play basketball? And she's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, you're tall. And she's like, yeah, how tall are you? And she's like, 6'4". And I'm like,
I'm 6'4".
dude, I'm 6'4".
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
you didn't feel a spark?
Huh?
You didn't feel a spark?
Nah, I just thought she was tall. I was
Well,
like, I just, do you hoop?
You didn't hear the ching.
Yo, that would have been crazy.
Welcome back to Now We're Thinking podcast, guys. As always, I'm Justin. I'm here today with Oscar,
I'm back.
Alonzo,
Hello, everybody.
and we were back. The Three Musketeers are back in the room.
First and foremost, I just want to acknowledge Chris's episode last week. Chris, what a meatball, man. What a meatball.
You
that
like it
man
or you
is.
listen
I
to
liked
it?
it.
You edited it already?
I edited it. I posted it yesterday.
I
It's
know.
quite an episode.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
You
Yeah,
liked it?
Chris had me. Chris is a character, bro. Chris is a guy.
He could have been here, but he has car problems, which
We invited him, yes.
doesn't surprise me. That guy's always hitching for a ride. But it's okay. We're here. We're back. The three amigos are back. The little tres leches.
We got a lot of catching up to do from the weeks beforehand. Starting with a couple weeks back, we actually went to Shane Gillis.
Yes, sir.
All three of us. It was a wild ride.
So funny, dude. So funny.
Dude,
I'd say
that
so
was really
funny.
funny. My favorite joke. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, I think so. We can.
It's been like almost a month.
Because
already,
comedy, there's rules to this shit, bro. You can't record. You can't talk about it when they're touring. I'm like, what the fuck?
no? Oh, really?
Yeah, just because it releases their
Copyright.
materials
Oh.
before they actually get to post it.
I think we know what part was the best part.
Oh,
The motel room.
The motel room, dude.
We'll give
dude.
hints. Yeah.
No,
Little
but the
tease.
thing is, he did talk about it in Joe Rogan's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He
Joe
did.
Rogan's podcast. He talks about him and his friends wailing on this old man, dude.
In the hotel room.
When they
Yeah,
were kids,
wailing on
dude.
these old
Yeah.
men.
Yeah, so then, dude, that was my the funniest one out there, dude.
That was
So
a good
funny.
one.
Dude, it was
That
funny,
that
man.
shit broke me,
Dude,
dude.
I was
Alonzo kept smacking me, dude.
I couldn't catch my breath for a second, dude. I was there hollering, dude. I started going like a hyena for a second. You know, you know like the hyena sound when you can't breathe and
Oh,
you're trying
yeah.
to breathe and trying to laugh at the same
Uh-huh.
time. It's impossible.
Impossible.
But that's the funniest one, dude. But getting there was a mission.
Ooh, la,
Getting
la.
there was the actual adventure.
Rushton got there, left before us, and got there before us.
I know. And then I saw.
I went over where you told me. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude! So
Oh my
we pull up.
God.
We're driving, making our way downtown, dude.
Making my
We're
way
looking for
downtown.
parking, and we see a little parking spot or like a.
We went through the
garage.
gateway side because we thought it would be, because that's where we typically park, you know. But it was closed off,
Yeah.
dude. It was some streets were closed for Shane Gillis. I'm like,
Yes.
what the fuck?
It was packed.
This dude is that big where he's
big.
shutting down streets.
Also, what the thing is, they fucked up is that, you know, the depot right there in front of the, I don't know what it's called now, but the arena,
Yeah, the depot.
Delta Center. But you know, like in front of Delta Center, there's the depot, right? Like in the middle of the gateway. They were also having a concert there too.
Oh,
So
that
then
makes
there's
sense.
two events going on at the same time, and on top of that, and the gateway prior to the show starting, they also had an event at the gateway,
Damn.
and they were leaving, like
Yeah.
they were leaving it. So
That makes sense.
it was closed. The gateway was closed out, so you couldn't enter like
Uh-huh.
the actual area, and the roads were closed out too. And it was packed because there's two events going on, and there's another event that just finished, and they were leaving. So it's just mayhem there. So parking I got there first. I passed by this parking spot and it said $15. I'm like, oh, we'll probably find the same around the arena. 15 was the lowest one there was. 20, 25, was
Damn,
going.
25.
25?
Yeah, it was 25.
Thank God we
dude.
went to that $20 one.
Yeah, so there were like different ones. Closer to arena, it gets higher. But funny thing is that when I was parking to the parking garage, I entered the parking garage. The guy was like, waiting. You know how the guy was like, they had to pay for it.
That happened to me before. That's my favorite moments when
his thing didn't work.
His thing didn't work.
His little like device to get my payments.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah,
that
little like
else.
I don't know, the little device didn't work that he uses to get my card. That wasn't working. So he's like, you know what? Press the button, just go in. I'm like, oh, I got free parking. I'm like, not bad. So then I had to go all the way up to the top, like the top, and there was only one section that was open. It was like maybe like 10, 15 parking spots open.
Yeah.
And I parked. And I'm like, damn, like Oscar and Alonso, they're barely on their way here. They're not going to make it, those 10, 15 parking spots that are open. So I'm like, you guys have to find somewhere else because right here, no good.
No good.
Yeah,
no
it's not looking so hot.
Dude, it was not looking so hot, bro. I freaking pulled up by the gateway, like you said, and then I found that $15 parking. I was like, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Found it. We pulled right in there, dude. And then, oh my God, dude. I was having an aneurysm in there. Alonso saw this.
We're in this tiny garage, dude. We see
tiny garage.
We see cars
bro.
leaving, so we're like, okay, there must be space, you know?
Yeah, cars were leaving, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There must be space, right? Go on, Alonso.
We make our way down to the basement. It's just 2 floors. When you enter, in the bottom, all packed.
Damn.
There's no place to park, so we got to make our way out. That's when me and Oscar realized all the cars were leaving because there was no space, dude. So now we're in this long line just waiting to leave, and we're thinking, damn, does this mean we got to pay to get out, you know?
Yeah, I was pissed about that.
Because we didn't pay when we came in. I think we got to pay when we get out, and we're just waiting in line, dude. Like this big old truck trying to get by us, dude. Oscar had to make some space.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, there was this big meaty truck trying to get by us in the garage, and then I gave him some space because I didn't want that. I didn't want him hitting me.
The big old meat on you, slapping.
Yeah,
on you.
there was this other car that, remember Alonso when that Subi, the white one, pulled in, and then he turns right. We thought he fucked up, but really he got a parking spot.
Yeah.
Like, because there was this guy, we went in like a U shape, right? So we go in, and then we turn left, and then we're going straight. And then when we're going straight, it makes a U shape to go down. So as we go straight, we're going around making a U shape. And then when you're going towards the opposite side of the U, there's a line in the middle, so you can go back out. And a guy turns in there. And we're like, what the fuck? He's stupid. Why is he turning in there? Now he's going to be stuck and not be able to get out.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to leave and then also go down to the parking garage. So he's going to be stuck in the middle. Come to find out, as we go downstairs, we find out it's all full. And we're like, no fucking way, Alonso. This shit's full. People are leaving. And then we go back upstairs. And then the guy that was stuck in the middle, he just reverse parked in behind him. And I was like, damn, this guy knew somebody or something to get that spot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn,
That
motherfucker, man.
Damn, no.
Fellow super drivers, fellow WRX driver. Shout out to them.
And I'm just waiting there, and I see Oscar, like, I'm like in front of the Delta Center just watching these cars. And I see Oscar's car pass by. I'm like, oh, I see you.
Dude, I was stressing out. I
Yeah.
was stressing out, dude.
I know, dude. So then, like, I see Oscar pass by. I'm like, oh, he's leaving. And then, like, goes to another parking spot. But where do you guys end up parking anyways?
So we go down we pass the depot, and you see, that's when you saw us.
Mm-hmm.
We go down by the gateway, and you told us to turn right over there by the, what's that place? Planetarium?
Oh, yeah.
We turn by the planetarium right there, because that's where I typically park.
Yeah.
That's where I get spots. And it was all completely full.
Damn.
And then Alonso, what? They let like 2 cars in front. There was a car in front of us. They let in, huh?
Yeah.
But you know damn well they like tipped them or something to get in.
I know, huh? Because there was 2 cars that left the garage, and then there was one car that went in, and then looking at us like, there's no more space, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to like just bust a U and get out of there.
Damn.
And then we made our way to another garage.
Yeah, we made our way downtown.
Downtown?
Just kidding. We made our way down, passing the gateway, and then we're by Wise Guys.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
And then I'm like, let's go to Wise Guys, because that's where we parked. it's fucking closed. And I'm like, oh my god,
This is not good.
No good.
And then I was like,
oh, and then we made how it kept going down to Panda.
dude. Oh yeah, and then we turned by Panda. I'm like, can we park here by Panda? Full.
Damn.
And then we turn out back onto the street. At the intersection, there's a cop. I let him go. And then we do a flip. Once he left, I waited for the next light to turn green. And then I flip a Yui. And then I go down, passing Wise Guys again, crossing the intersection on the other side of the Delta Center this time. Literally the opposite of where you are.
Yeah.
And then I turn left, going my way up towards the Delta Center. And then we see a parking. And then I pulled in there. And then there's this guy in a green vest saying, y'all... it's $20 parking. I was like, do you take car? He's like, nah, just cash. And then Alonzo's like, Alonzo look at each other.
Who the fuck carries cash?
Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, there's an ATM in that building. If you want, you could park. I'll wait for you. And I was like, dude, I got to park now if I'm going to make it on time. So I was like, all right. And then I park. And then me and Alonzo walk towards the building. I pull out the money. And then I ran to go pay the man. And then I ran back towards Alonzo, and then we walked towards you.
Yeah, and then when we were walking, we actually saw there was a garage that had a lot of space in it.
Oh my god, the garage right in front of the Delta Center.
Yeah, like we could see inside, and there was like a bunch of empty spots.
Yeah, dude, right in front.
Was it how much? You had to pay for it?
I don't know. I would have
I
paid.
think it was probably like $15, but it was just on the opposite side. So I don't know if nobody just saw it, but I remember we were walking by and we're just like, dude, that one has a bunch of space in it, dude. And it was just right in front of the Delta
Right in
Center.
front, dude. I was
Damn.
like, Jesus Christ, bro. What?
And then we said next time we're gonna go there.
Yeah, next time we're gonna go
You
there.
planned that your strategy.
And then you're all like, "Are you?" And then you call me. Are you like, "Are you guys running?" I'm like, "No, we weren't running. We were walking."
yeah, no, you said yeah, and I'm like,
I was
dude,
like,
it
yeah.
doesn't sound like you guys are.
I was
running.
like, "Yeah, I'm running," and then I'm like, "It doesn't sound like it." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Come on, Alonzo."
And Alonzo, and I knew you guys were running because Alonzo would be like, "Yeah, we're running." Like he was not running. I'm like, Oscar's trying to play like he is running, and I hear all of Oscar over there, Alonzo, and he's like, "Yeah, we're running," like normal.
And then I'm like, Alonzo, sound like you're running.
And I'm like, oh.
And then like as soon as we're about to turn the corner to walk into your entrance, I'm like, all right, Alonzo, let's act like we just finished running, you know? So then like
I knew you guys didn't run, dude.
We did a little. All right, we sped walk.
We sped walk. We did do that.
So then and then I like turned the corner like I just finished running.
Dude,
Coughed right in, dude.
Dude, I'm saying that when you guys were like running, they were slowly pushing me inside more and more. Like security guys, like we had to close the doors. So then they closed the doors. We fucking walked in. They closed the main doors outside, and from there they were like, "All right, yeah, pass security because you can't be out here no more." Like, yeah, pass security. Yeah, hurry up and pass it. So we
pushing you in.
Yeah, pass security. He's like, and then we're past security, and he's like, "All right, guys, we gotta close these doors too." So yeah, go through the other doors, you know. And then, that's when you guys pulled up when we were inside. I'm like, oh, there he is. God, thank goodness.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, just in the nick of time, you guys made it. That's why I was like, dude, that's why I'm rushing you guys because they're rushing me. I'm like, dude,
that makes sense.
So I'm like, yo, this shit ain't looking so hot for you guys. They might just close it off. That's why I'm like, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So then we made it.
We made it just in time to see like the two performers before Shane.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
It's friends of theirs. I know the first guy, when we sat down. We listened to him. He was one of his friends in the podcast that he does. He's one of them that usually is on there with them. I forgot who it was, but
yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yes. But his was funny too. His was pretty funny. Fucking Shane Gillis, phenomenal dude. I got a Coke. I got them when I'm getting my Coke. A glizzy, dude.
You did get a glizzy. That's just
and 2 churros. I got one for Oscar and one for moi.
This guy didn't want anything.
I know he didn't want anything.
And then I'm like, we go sit down. I chew my own churro. I'm like, I know this guy wants some. And then I poked him with like in his. He's just looking straight. And then I just pull my churro, creeping up to his mouth, and I start poking him
like a little bunny in the carrot.
I was like, I know you want some. I know you want some. And then he bites it.
No, yeah,
yeah, I did.
Like nibble on it.
And then I started eating it halfway. I'm like, here, I'll give him another bite before I kill it.
Dude, my glizzy, right?
Dude, I didn't even see the glizzy.
I devoured
it.
We love glizzies.
I love glizzies.
We love glizzies.
We love glizzies.
I just put on Alonzo on mini dogs from Pretzel Maker.
I don't like mini dogs. I like glizzies.
You don't like mini dogs?
I like glizzies.
I like
from Pretzel
mini
Maker?
dogs.
Nah, not mini dogs.
You're gay.
No,
You're
dude, I got my glizzy, right? And it was wrapped in tinfoil, right?
It was, yes.
So then I opened it, dude. My fucking hot dog, my glizzy, looks like the guy was like, fuck this guy, and squished it, dude. Because like, you know how the bread, you can see the bread, like the bread, and then the dog in the middle, I couldn't see the dog in the middle. It looked like he fucking squished the bread, and then like smushed everything together. So I got it, dude.
Yeah.
I got it. Dude, it looked like it got fucking manhandled, dude. I'm like, this is not good.
No good.
This is no good.
It's no good.
I just started dying. I'm like, oh my God. This guy was like, fuck this guy.
How much was your hot dog?
I'm not too sure. I just paid.
He just paid.
Oh,
he's out here swiping, bro.
The paying was kind of weird too.
The ordering was kind of
weird. The ordering, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to scan it now.
Yeah, scan it and order and then wait for it.
They do that at the Delta.
Yeah, but there was a little kiosk that you can order right there. So you had to order the kiosk. Well, there's like a guy right in front of me. Like he's right in front of me watching me put in my order.
Yeah.
So this is kind of weird because I'm like, I'm putting in the order and this guy just looking at me, waiting to see what I ordered.
I know. I was like,
and then when I put it in, he looks at it and he just activates.
He turns off.
It's like a little NPC. You interact with him, and like after you finish your command, he goes and does the command.
Yeah,
that's what I felt like. And then he got it, and then they gave it to us, and I'm like, yes. And I got it, and we sat down, and then we just watched the whole show. I liked it. I loved it. It was phenomenal, dude.
I liked it.
For some reason, I can't find the openers acts at all on Google.
On Google, no good.
No good.
No good.
I wanted to give them a shout so we could talk about their set, but can't find it at all on Google.
Well, that's too bad then.
That is too damn bad.
Well, we
tried. But yeah, the two openers were cool. The redheaded dude. Comedy is. It's like they talk so much about sex.
Well, that guy did.
That guy did. The redhead guy.
Yeah.
And Shane talked a little bit about just jerking off. Really, and it's just funny how like.
But yeah, give me like the context behind jerking off. He set
it up. He was setting it up.
He was a boy. There was a bunch of boys. They were like,
because he just figured out how to jerk off in junior high when he was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
So then it's like for that point, like jerking off for him is like, I have to do it. It's like crack. I gotta do it.
5 days.
I gotta release.
5 times in a day.
I figured out this new skill. I gotta use it. So it's that type of he was talking about. But the other guy was just I don't know, just laid it out there. So I'm like, oh. Nice. It's like weird. It was weird, but like, I'm not like it's not new to me. I'm like, I figure, I'm an adult. I seen those videos. I know what he's talking about. So it's like the things like, yeah, like it wasn't faze me, but it's someone that's probably brand new to it. It's like, oh, that's a lot. That was a lot to take, But the first guy was funny. He's a storyteller, so he was telling the story about like him like pinking his dog. And the dog died.
Oh yeah, little small dog.
Yeah, little small dog, dude.
Yeah.
So that one, he's a good storyteller. The second guy, he was very more of like saying jokes, out of pocket stuff, and then switching to another topic. But Shane Gillis, dude, Shane Gillis came out.
Both.
He hit it.
Master of his art.
Oh, he's the bro, dude.
Dude, as soon as I saw him come out, he started talking about his entrance. He's like, "Why the fuck they made me choose my song? This isn't WWE. I'm just a guy."
But I tell jokes.
I know, right?
No, his.
And then everybody was just cheering him every time he's drank his Bud Light.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
he starts laughing. He drinks more, and he's like, "Why the fuck are you guys doing that?"
Yeah, that's what I like. I like when he acknowledges like what's going on in the moments.
And then like when he talks about the president, Trump, and he's like, this is y'all voted for Trump, right? And then the whole stadium erupts. I'm like, damn, dude.
And the woman behind us like, I love Trump.
Dude, the girl next to me loved Trump too.
Really? Oh, the one that kept moving around?
Yeah, they were cheering the hardest, bro. My eardrums were ringing, dude.
Well, the lady behind me.
Yeah, that's the one.
She was acknowledging everything, dude.
She was.
Same with the lady next to me.
Yeah,
everything.
I don't know why they acknowledge everything. They're like, oh, he's talking about me. Let me put my input, and I'm just over here like, Lee, shut the fuck up.
What do you mean she's acknowledging?
It was like she said like they say like just say like a movie topic.
Oh.
And then she's like, oh, I watched that. It's so funny, and she starts like, she starts putting her input into it. I'm like, lady.
This isn't about you.
It's not about you. I don't care that you watched this movie 10 times, Just let me watch this show that I have in front of me one time at least.
You know what I feel like that is? It's just them trying to get people around them to talk to them.
Yeah, I feel like
and relate to it.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. I know what he's talking about.
Isn't that like a pick me person?
Yeah, that'd be the one, yeah. Oh, I seen that before. But then it's like, I didn't ask, that type of thing, I'm like,
I jerk off.
Yeah,
I didn't ask Gillis. Oh,
how do you do it? You know,
yeah.
you know, how's your
we
dry, lotioned up? You know, it's like he's talking about jerking out. Like you guys been there and like, and he's talking about like, yeah, all your boyfriends, like the girls, your boyfriends have jerked out before, you know, and I'm not like, oh, that's definitely me, you know, but like it's like, it's he's telling the truth. I'm not gonna fucking interrupt him. He's spitting bars out there.
He's spitting.
Yeah, but then I'm like, yeah, no, that's cool. That's I just didn't like the lady just yapping behind me about like her stuff and her, I don't know, her life or something like that.
Talking about something that you didn't like. I took this video on Instagram.
Oh,
I like this video though. Hold on.
That's a good video.
it was a good video. I liked it.
This is like right when he came out.
Mm-hmm. With
With
the song and everything.
Yeah, and then he grabs the mic and he starts yapping. No way it was this long. I got a good shot of him and looking in the camera. And then it just zoomed in on this man.
Ooh la la.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
But yeah, I took that video, posted it, didn't think much of it, went back to paying attention to the show, and then I'm like, oh man, I should, you know what? Let me take a video on my Snapchat stories, on my Snapchat, and just save it for memories, you know?
Yeah.
Just one video.
Yeah.
I was gonna be, you know, I just took one like I did right there, and then I took the video, and then I exit out of it, and then I just turn off my phone, and then this old security guy comes up to me. He was skinny, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck is this man able to fit, right? And like, I'm a tall guy, so like every time someone had to like pass by, I stood up because like if I turn my legs to the side, I'm gonna hit Alonzo, or it's still gonna hit the lady. So I just stand up, and then I stand up when this guy comes. I thought he was gonna pass me, and then he stops at me. I'm like, oh, yes, sir. He's like, did you take a video? And I'm like, oh shit. And then as soon as he said that, I was like, dude, I forgot. We can't take videos at comedy shows. It's still new to me. This is like Andrew Schultz was our first one at Wise Guys. That one was kind of understandable. I knew not to because it's more intimate and it's more like, it's a club, you know, it's more smaller. So, you know, you get the heads up beforehand. Yeah. And then the second time was at the theater.
Oh yeah,
the theater.
That one was a vibe too. They told us not to,
but you did it.
I did it right before. I did a little bit, just real quick. I just took one of those. Like right when
a little quick one.
A little quick one. And then not when they're actually performing, but like when everybody's clapping and cheering. I feel that's a good time to do it, you know, not when he's actually performing and everybody's
material.
Yeah.
Material.
I feel like that's a good, more respectful time to do it. And then and that was it. And then at the Delta Center, I totally checked out because I'm like, oh, we're at the Delta Center. It's an arena. The Jazz play here, stuff. Like, I think it was the environment that made me feel like, oh, this is cool. This is fun, you know? But I forgot, oh, it's a comedy. I can't, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's comedy. And then, he comes up to me. He's like, did you record? And I'm like, no. He's like, let me see your phone. Let me see what you took. And I was like, okay. And then I go to my camera roll. And then when we first got there, I just took a picture. Yeah. On the guy's first act. Yeah. I just took a picture. And then I go and I show him the picture that I took. He's like, go to the next one. And it's just like my schedule for work, some screenshots and stuff like that. And he started scrolling. He was a little shook. He was like, damn. Okay. Like, damn, I thought I had him. Yeah. But I had him. Yeah.
He's creeping up. Finally got him, dude.
Little did he know I had him.
Damn, rattled him, dude.
And then he's like, all right. And then he just walked away.
Dude, you forgot the part where he bent the knee, dude.
What do you mean he bent the knee? Oh, yeah, he squatted down.
He bent the knee, dude.
Because, like, he came over and he was, like, hunched over, like, bending both of his knees to get down. So he wasn't in Alonzo and Justin's way. Yeah. And then I thought he was going to pass me, but no, he stopped at me and talked to me.
Right in front of me.
Yeah, right in front of Alonzo because I was sitting right next to him. And he was a skinny guy. You were still able to see, huh?
Yeah, I was like...
But it was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's like right in front of you. Yeah.
To the right.
Yeah, so then... Yeah, I just told him no. And then he's like, all right. And he told me not to take video. And then he walked out.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is I thought he was going to continue walking, no? So... I got up, and when I got up, he got down, and I fucking need his rib.
Need his rib?
I need his rib because I got up, and I fucking need it.
Just took it.
I took it, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, this is why you bend the knee? Like, he had to take a breather real quick, you know?
He just took it, dude.
Yeah, so then I'm like, oh, dude, this is not good. So then when my time stopped, so I'm going to sit back down, because I'm like, oh, you know, I'm not in his way, so I sat down.
Oh, Oscar's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down, you know? And then like I sat down and like I hit him on the way down too. I said, "Damn, this guy's getting a 1-2 piece comment from me." Dude. I'm like, this is not good. But then he just like walked away. But that security guy was doing too much.
A quick input I'll add. As soon as he left, the guy in front of me, he turned around and said something. He said something all on like he was like, "That's crazy. Like that's intense. That's intense."
Yeah.
He's all like, and I just said, "Yeah, I know." I'm like, I just brushed it off. I was like, get a load of this guy.
Yeah,
Get it off.
yeah, that guy was doing too much because I was telling Alonzo that there's a bunch of security guards in each of the like the little like walkways.
Sections, yeah.
Yeah, like walkways of like the sections between the sections. There's like
I
little
saw
stairs.
him bouncing between us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was here, and there was somebody on the left side, but he was going to the left.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw him coming from the left a couple times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was doing too much because there's in each. If we looked in front of us, like the other side of the stadium, there was a security guard in each one of the walkways of the stairs between the sections. So then there's each one has their security, you know. And this guy was bouncing around between ours on the right side and the left side, which he's supposed to only get from the right side. From our right side to the other section's left side.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be
each
in.
security guard has their own section.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, that guy was doing too much because he would like patrol like the sections going up
Yeah.
and down, and not a single other like security guard was doing that. Like they were just chilling, standing on top of like the section, like the
yeah,
staircases.
just chilling,
They were just
watching the
chilling
show.
up there. Yeah, and this is kind of funny. Dude.
If you're smart, just enjoy the free show as a security guard.
I know, huh? That's what I was thinking because it looked like everybody was watching it.
Yeah, dude, but my knee still hurts from Alonzo slapping the fuck out of it, dude.
That's when I enjoyed the show.
Dude, Alonzo, oh my god, I was dying, and then Alonzo was killing me even more.
He was
dude.
killing me
He
too.
was killing me, dude. I was dying.
I was like, you get some and you get
You
some.
know when Alonzo laughs, he just
yeah,
he
he's
shakes his whole body.
dude.
That's how you know it's smacks. I'm not gonna lie, I was too.
Dude, I was dying. Dude, I couldn't breathe at one point. I was like, I was catching my breath. That was just,
Yeah.
I was like, I need to let somebody know. It's funny.
He's being the lady behind you physically.
I know, dude. Physically, dude.
I
Whatever
was
she was
like-
saying, you were just
giving it to
giving
me.
it
And you
to
know
me,
what's
dude.
funny, dude? I saw a bunch of other people taking videos too during
Yeah.
the show.
yeah.
And
Well, I
was just-
think because you're so tall, you stand
Yeah,
out.
I am
So I'm
tall.
like, especially with that baboon over there right by you, he
Yeah.
doesn't cover anything, dude.
Yeah. He's supposed to be
I
like,
don't cover
you're
anything.
right. I'm covering them.
Yeah, you know.
He's
you
not
cover
covering-
me. I could
He
record the whole
exposes
thing,
me.
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
no one would see a thing.
No one would notice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And dude, I got a little paranoid too after I posted it because halfway through the show, I'm like, all right, fuck it up. I felt embarrassed because I was like, damn, I felt a little embarrassed, but I was like,
Mhm.
whatever. I brushed it off, and then I started thinking to myself, wait a minute. I posted it on my Instagram story and I tagged Delta Center and Shane Gillis clips, not Shane Gillis himself. He doesn't have Instagram, I guess.
Shane Gillis does.
Oh wait, I tagged the wrong Shane Gillis.
The random guy.
Yeah, look, I just tagged Shane Gillis clips.
Oh.
I thought it was Shane Gillis.
Oh, like people that post clips of Shane Gillis.
I cheat.
Oh my god, how do I?
It's to the left, yeah. It's down, but to the left of it, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh la
Go back a little bit.
la.
Break it down for me.
Well, anyway, I tagged Delta Center and Shane Gillis, and then I started thinking, dude, if Delta Center's gonna see that I
Mm-hmm.
posted this at a comedy show, they're gonna probably find me in my section.
They just look at your profile
They look at my.
just-
They're like, oh, this guy's in this section.
Oh.
Let's go back.
Get
let's
him.
go. Let's go get him.
Get him.
And then I deleted it. And then after the show, I posted it. I was like, they can't say anything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, but I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a
I
lot.
liked it a lot. It was a great show. Thank you, Justin and Alonzo.
No
Mhm.
problem.
I'm glad you liked it. It was a good show. I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was a good vibe.
I liked it. I liked it
Mhm.
a lot, dude. It was, I don't know, it's one of like the funniest ones, especially the storytelling. He did it so good, dude, and how like he acts it out. Fucking no.
I liked Schultz better than this.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I'm more of a fan of Schultz than Shane Gillis. Even though I love Shane Gillis. I see him on. I don't watch his specific podcast himself with Man Shane.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching Shane when he's on with Theo Vaughn or
Oh,
Andrew
yeah.
Schultz podcast because I feel like I like him when he's hanging with my people that I
Yeah.
listen to. But personally, I really like Schultz set way better just because I'm a bigger fan of him.
And Schultz also
But
had a
this is
story.
your guy though.
Yeah. Schultz also had a story too. He had a big giant story that was leading up to it,
Mhm.
which I think because Shane's was much more like little stories here and there, you know,
Yeah.
as he's going and telling jokes about what's going on. While Andrew was like going off on like a whole story. He told the whole story and made the whole story into jokes.
Yeah.
You know, and then also at the end, you know how you brought it back to Utah. He also tied in that, so I'm like, that's pretty sick. You know, like you can see Andrew like more structured with his jokes and his storytelling compared to Shane, where he's like, all right, I don't know if this is gonna make it to the
That's hard.
to the special. You know,
I feel like that's hard.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
What
that's
Schultz did, because I feel like we like to tell multiple stories. With things. Like, remember when we did this back in the day? All that stuff.
That's why I thought like Andrew's it's like super good and structured because it's a whole story.
He's sniping.
You know, in just like in that 1 hour. So I'm like, it's pretty sick.
He's cooking.
Yeah, he was cooking, bro. But overall, I like the show. If you guys are a big fan of comedy, go watch Shane Gillis.
Check him out.
He's probably the most popular comedian right now. Do you guys think?
I think he's one of the most popular right now.
I know. I think he is the most popular right now.
Andrew or Shane?
Shane,
yeah.
He is like, he got canceled too. For those that don't know, he got canceled.
Why?
He made some Asian jokes. Was it? I don't know exactly, but it had to do with some Asian jokes.
Yeah.
Do you know what he said?
I'm not too fond, but I think he was also making acts he was making voices too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like a while ago?
Yeah, it's a while ago. It's when he barely got SNL, and then when like when like a new artist comes or like a new like a comedian comes out to SNL, they like do like a little background check, and then they start like looking into it because he's gonna be like a new phase in Saturday Night Live that they were digging up through the Shane Secret podcast and the old clips, and then they found one where he was just making like an Asian accent and also like being like also telling jokes. And yeah, they pretty much canceled him, They're like,
was it what he said on SNL?
No, it's what he said in Man Shane's Secret podcast.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was gonna be one of the stars in SNL.
He was gonna be a star in SNL, and they were gonna have him on, but then they did a background check. Actually,
yeah, it's like some people are haters, pretty much.
So he did like one episode then, huh? And they're like, who's this guy? Who's Shane Gillis?
He did like a couple episodes.
But yeah.
Oh, really?
He got canceled, bro, and it's just crazy to see how he came back and now he's like the most popular comedian right now.
Is that the joke? Right there. I feel like I know what he said.
I think we know. Well, that's not.
I know.
He didn't say what we're thinking.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So, okay, I think I know. He said the other thing.
He said the other thing.
The joke that resurfaced theme from Gillis' podcast with comedian Matt McCusker, Man and Shane's Secret podcast. In one episode, Gillis and McCusker riffed about Chinatown. Gillis used a slur and imitated a Chinese accent by using the word neuters instead of noodles. So then.
Where'd you read that? So I know where it's
right in media, right above.
You were right where you were on that one,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He was like they were talking about like pretty much Chinese in Chinatown, and he did like an accent, and
it resurfaced and he got canceled for that.
Yeah, like well, somebody like a hater pretty much like looked where he's like, oh, this is the guy you want SNL. So then like they dropped him from SNL, and then he came back on SNL. He became and hosted the SNL for one or two times already. Dude, he did a great job, dude.
I think this is back when like cancel culture was kind of high, no?
Yeah,
like anybody could get canceled for anything. Yeah. But then again, Shane was a comedian, so how can he get canceled for this?
Yeah, all the same time.
I don't know.
It's a joke, It's Man Shane's Secret Podcast. How did it come out to the public?
Yeah, Secret Podcast.
No, that podcast is funny. For racist and homophobic jokes, now he's going to host. You see, that's when he became one of the hosts.
It's funny.
No, he's funny. I like he's a great accent, dude. It's the way
oh, dude, his Trump accent so good.
Everybody got hyped when he said it.
So
the lady behind us got so hyped.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's the first time I agreed with her all night. It was so true, dude. His Trump accent is spot on.
Yeah,
spot the fuck
phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm saying that one was pretty good. Just pretty much the whole thing he was talking about was like phenomenal, dude. I'm like how he made the jokes, his accent, Nate Diaz's accent too.
Oh yeah, Nate Diaz.
Biden's too. Like he was in Biden.
He did the Conor McGregor one too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Mega.
Yeah, who the fuck is the Mayweather? He's like, nobody knows what a fucking gazelle is. He's like, he's like, you're skinny, you're like a gazelle, Ain't nobody know what a fucking gazelle is. But I'm like, damn. But he did it so good. So he was switching back and forth through voices, which I'm like, damn. I don't know how he does it, but he does it phenomenal.
It was the Asians. It was the Jews. I can't say it. I can't do it.
They're eating the cats and dogs.
They're eating the cats and dogs.
I like that one.
What's it called? Shane and Andrew Santino could do a spot on Trump impression.
Dude, I know their voices are so good.
Yeah.
Even
I like people that could do voices.
Andrew
They're
Santino.
funny.
And dude, they have a wide range, especially but like making voices and also telling jokes is like
Oh,
Your
I
peak.
like
You're
that.
at peak
That
right
is
there.
peak. Oh, by the way, Bobby Lee's coming to Wise Guys.
and Tony
Bobby.
Hinchcliffe, isn't he?
Yeah, I saw Tony Hinchcliffe. No, he was going to West Valley.
West Valley?
Bobby Lee canceled.
Wise guys.
Bobby.
Oh, December 9th. I'm down.
Dude, I'm down.
Do you like your
Yeah.
Bobby?
I love Bobby, dude.
Do you like your Bobby?
I love Bobby Lee, dude. He's he's my top 3 comedians, bro.
Damn.
He's coming out with his first special next year.
All right.
Yeah, Bobby Lee, bro. I'm gonna go see you, my lord. Friday, December 19th and Saturday, December 20th. We're
I'm
going
down.
that Saturday show.
7 p.m. or 9:30 p.m.
What do you think?
Ah,
The first show or the last show?
First show. No, I feel like the second show would be like more
best
organized.
The best, yeah.
More
Second
organized.
show, because the first show is like if a joke doesn't hit, it's like I'm gonna leave that out. In
Yeah,
the second show.
yeah. I'm gonna try to readjust or I tell even
Yeah.
better.
So the last show,
Yeah,
Yeah,
second
the
show.
second show 9:30 p.m. will be the
Are
best
you
one.
okay with that?
What?
9:30?
9:30.
9:30.
I am more than okay with that.
All right.
For my bubby?
That's
Yeah.
pretty late.
For my Bobby Lee, dude.
You're Bobby,
I'll go to
anything.
everyone. I'll be front seat.
And everything.
Yeah, dude.
For the third show
Dude,
in a row.
we're
he's
gonna
like, "What
go.
the fuck?"
We're gonna go 2 hours early and sit in the front.
Oh,
Hey, what
they
did
don't
I
even
say?
open it.
I don't give a fuck, dude. We'll camp out. I'll do whatever, dude.
2 hours early, so we're gonna be there when the other guys are lining up for the
Yeah.
first show.
But it says right there we can't sit in the first row because it's already sold out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
First floor
admission
rows were
and seating
sold
the
out.
first 4 rows, $60. Motherfuckers.
Damn. So it was only $10 more to sit in the first row.
It's not bad.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
So it's sold out already?
No, just the first row.
Well, what about the other rows?
Didn't I even check
Oh,
in?
look,
9:30.
They're all sold out. First rows.
9:30.
You got to be shitting me.
9:30 on a Saturday. Check out that one.
9:30 Saturday.
That one, yeah.
Come on, damn, they're all
Yeah.
sold out. Yeah, you're
They're
right.
all sold out, dude. They all want to
Makes
get
sense,
picked on
yeah.
Bobby.
What about
Lee.
Tony
Wait,
Hinchcliffe?
Bobby? Bobby.
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 Damn. So those are the diehards, bro. Looks like I missed out.
Damn, it gives you not die hard.
I just found out.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
No good.
That hurts my feelings.
Remember when I found out when Andy was coming to Wise Guys? I was on top of the things, dude. I was listening to the episode when it came out. I'm like, oh, he said Salt Lake City, and I looked up, boom, barely
Boom.
popped up. Dude, I said, let's go.
Like, oh.
Damn. So we got to get our tickets then.
Chess, chess.
Well, I'll still show up early enough so I can sit at least on the 5th row.
Wait, do we get to pick our seats or what happened last time we went to Wise Guys?
Yeah, you can pick your seats, I think. Or they
no,
sit
they
you.
yes, they sit
sketch-
you.
they
Well,
sit
it
you.
depends on what time you come in. They sit
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
We got to get there early.
Yes.
I wanna
Eight
sit
doors
in
open
that
at 8:30, so we be
front
there
area.
what 8:00, 7. We be there in the first. How about we get there when the other people are getting in, letting in, and then be like, oh, we're in the next. We'll just wait it out, you know.
Mhm.
So when they all clear out, we just,
Yeah.
just
Once
scoop
the
back
first
in.
4 rows get filled, then we're right there.
Yeah. Oh no,
They're not gonna put us in the first.
We're gonna be 5th row. When the
Yeah.
free said when the first 4
Because
rows
if we're
get
in the
filled.
front, they're gonna put us probably in the 5th row. On the
I'll buy
first
my
4
ticket.
row
I'll buy my
people.
ticket if you guys buy your ticket.
I'll probably take it.
I'll buy my ticket.
All right,
I'll
bet.
take it. Are we taking Kevin too?
Kevin? Kevin
his,
listen to Bobby.
his long lost ancestor.
Bobby.
Long last answer.
But Kevin's gonna have his daughter by this time. Will he even come out?
Oh, that reminds me, bro.
You just drag him out, dude.
What does it remind you of?
Mexico versus Sweden.
Oh yes.
How long have we been recording?
38 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Justin, you're trying to invite everybody and their mamas to this game.
Yeah, pretty much everybody in the backseat, dude. Everybody's on pull up. We're going because they're gonna have even my boss says he's gonna pull up too.
Dude,
Everybody's
gonna pull up.
Everybody's gonna pull up. I'm gonna be hammered. I'm not gonna be hammered. I'm not gonna drink that much.
To the listeners that don't know, we
Switzerland.
are Mexican, and if it hasn't been obvious, our homeland is coming to Utah to play against Sweden.
I think it's Switzerland.
Switzerland? No, is it Switzerland?
Men's soccer.
Oh, Justin, you're on top of it, my brother.
I know, dude. I have to be.
Mexico is coming to play against Switzerland in Utah. When has that ever happened? I have no idea. But they're gonna play at the Rice Ellis Stadium. Is that where the Utes play?
Yeah.
That's where the Utes play. Here in Utah, the Utah Utes are very popular in football. We don't have an NFL team here, so we only have college football, and it's really popular there. It's BYU and Utah Utes football. That's really popular out here. But besides Utah being just a Mormon white state, it's very diverse with Latinos. Mexicans like us.
Ooh.
And we about to pop out at this game, bro. Let's just say, bro, the Mexicans are going to pop out and take over that stadium. We're going to pop out and show how hard we ride, bro. Dude, everybody wants to go. My family wants to go. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, every Mexican pulls up.
Dude, that's where
even if the seats are sold out. Oh.
Imagine. Get him.
Even the players.
Oh my god. Dude, it's all planned.
It's all planned.
As soon as the game starts, the announcements. Okay, everybody, you know.
Have a safe drive home. Be careful. We call
man, have a safe drive home if you're American, and if you're not a citizen of the United States of America, get him.
And then all the ice just comes out. Just charge everybody.
They take the players first.
Yeah. They start taking the players.
Why would the players?
They're
but the players would go back to Mexico.
True.
I mean, the job's done already, you know. Might as well go back. A free flight back.
Go back earlier.
Yeah, no. Can't expect to.
Oh my god.
Because after June 10th is Mexico versus Turkey, no?
That's in North Carolina?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is this because of the World Cup?
Yes.
Damn.
The FIFA World Cup is going to be next year.
Then why are they playing this year?
The preliminary. What the fuck?
Prelims, no, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's to see if they're going to be able to make it to the FIFA World Cup.
Not World Cup. I thought the World Cup was in 2028.
2028?
Because wasn't the last one in 2024? Am I wrong?
No, it's like 2022.
Oh, it could have been in 2023. Because it's every 4 years, no?
Look, only $296.
Ooh la la.
Just 2022, yeah.
Oh, 2022?
Yeah, so 2026.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, 2026.
It's going to be the one.
I got it wrong. You got it wrong, Oscar. I'm just kidding.
What? I was asking a question.
All right, but what are we going with this? What are we doing, Oscar? What are you yapping about?
No, I just made a statement. I didn't want to get anywhere with this.
Okay.
We're going to move on. Did you guys see that Spider-Man 4 got announced?
Mm-hmm. All the new titles and shows got announced.
Tom Holland's still going to be the main guy, right?
Yeah.
Ooh la la. Brand new day.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Exclusive in theaters July 31st.
They're saying the day is going to be how it's going to be laid out.
In the movie, or?
Yeah, like No Way Home, you know, Homecoming is going to be like the key word. In
Okay.
each one of
Oh,
those.
home.
You know, like Homecoming, you know, Far From Home, No Way Home, you know? Stuff like that. You know?
To be honest, bro, I found
Norway.
the home thing, I found it a little cringe.
Why?
I didn't like Homecoming, Far From
you don't have a home?
Are you
What?
homophobic?
You homeless or
How'd
what?
you know?
Are you afraid of houses? Is that right?
Afraid of house.
I just found it a little cringe. That's all.
No, but it makes sense if they're having like a little like what's that thing called? Trilogy?
Yeah.
To have a specific
He's the first
word.
Spider-Man to
Keyword
have
or
a
no?
fourth one.
Yeah, so then the fourth one, if it's they saying the last one, the third one might be Spider-Man, like the final days. Like it might be like in that type of category where like it's gonna be the last one because he signed up for the contract for I think 6 movies. So the sixth one, which would be the third one for this new trilogy, will be like his final days.
Because the next
Last day.
he's gonna be in Doomsday. But which movie's coming out first?
Doomsday.
Doomsday comes out first.
Doomsday comes out, and then Spider-Man.
Then Spider-Man.
Doomsday. Spider-Man's final day. I think you're getting off, dude. They're binking, dude.
They're tanking.
They're gonna send a tone. They're gonna. What if Final Days ends with Doomsday? Sorry. Oh, never mind. It won't make sense because Doomsday's coming out, right? In 2027.
Doomsday's coming out first, and then after Doomsday, it's Brand New Day.
Damn.
When does Doomsday come out? Let me look. That's crazy, dude. That's actually gonna be a movie that's gonna have a lot of characters in it.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about the lineup too, no?
Oh yeah, the cast already.
Release day of Doomsday is May 1st,
Oh, and then
2026.
2 months later comes out Spider-Man, right?
Oh.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
We gonna be in the theaters.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, are we all gonna fucking dress up? I'm trying to dress up. I want to dress up.
Like, what are you gonna dress up as?
Oh,
What hero?
She-Hulk.
I love that.
She-Hulk.
I'm just joking.
my
You gonna let me
God.
clap them green cheeks?
No, I'm just gonna probably be Madam Web or something. Pull up with a wheelchair. Let me get let me get one of those special seats. You know.
This is the order of the next movies coming out. Thunderbolts is in May 2nd,
Ooh,
2025.
Oh, I
it's
saw the
coming.
trailer, dude. The trailer is so sick. Oh.
After that's Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't get a Marvel movie until next year, and that's gonna be Avengers Doomsday.
That's
But
gonna be good.
Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four is stacked already, dude, for this year.
Dude,
Oh,
this shit came by so quick.
I know, huh?
I remember when they announced Doomsday and Secret Wars, and we were just like, oh,
no
We're like,
way.
we were freaking out about Secret
Mhm.
Wars.
And then when they announced motherfucking RDJ as
Doom.
Dude.
For the listeners that don't know what Secret Wars is basically a comic where all the superheroes from every multiverse are in one world fighting all the bad guys in one universe. And they try to stop Doom at one point.
Wait,
God
Wait,
Emperor
it's not
Doom.
just bad guys, right? It just
Everybody.
It's because isn't universes fighting against each other to survive? So it's pretty much like, yo, I'm trying to survive. You're trying. It's like the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
stuff.
but
We're trying to survive.
eventually, that's before. Because once they try to prevent that from happening, eventually it's inevitable. They collide, and then all the multiverses that exist become one world.
Damn.
So let's say our modern 2025 of this world we live in
Mhm.
combines with another world back in the day of like
Yeah.
BC type days, you know?
BC.
Yeah, like they all collide into one world.
Damn.
And then let's say a futuristic world down in the future, another multiverse collides with our world and the old world, and it makes it one world, which is why everybody is in one planet.
we're trying to battle it out or what?
Why would we
They try to
fight?
battle it out to stop Doctor Doom.
Oh, wait,
then-
is,
In Doomsday or Secret Wars?
Secret Wars,
Secret Wars.
wait, is Doomsday and Secret Wars gonna be a part 1, part 2?
basically.
Because like Doomsday sounds like Doomsday, like Doom is gonna get what he's gonna accomplish it,
Yeah.
and that's gonna lead to Secret Wars.
It's
That's like Infinity
it's
War,
just
right?
like Infinity
Yeah,
War,
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Thanos won.
Like that teaser already, like
DC
oh, he's gonna do
Do you
it.
see what's like the intro of Doomsday is gonna be?
Oh,
You see
dude,
it?
that would be sick if they do that. Can we
It's,
play it on YouTube?
Yes, I think you can find it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the
I know
two main
exactly.
guys,
You know
Doctor
what-
Doom and
Doomsday and
Doctor Doom
the singer that died,
and Doom.
MF Doom.
MF
MF
Doom.
Doom. Yeah, the intro is gonna be fire, dude. MF Doom.
Oh,
They're
talking
like,
about?
if it starts off like that, dude, it's gonna be fucking sick. That's the only way Doomsday can suck. You know, MF Doom is he's a rapper. He passed away. I think
Mhm.
a New York artist or rapper that came out and he passed away. Not, I think. Well, when he passed away, actually, I thought it was like
That was a
maybe
while
5 years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, he passed away, and like they're like, yo, it's not this
I
one.
saved it, dude. I
Yeah.
have to look for it, but go on.
Yeah, but pretty much they're saying like, yo, this is the intro for it, and also like they said that the scene to start off Doomsday will be
It would be so perfect.
Doctor Doom versus Thanos,
Mm-hmm.
and in the comic, Thanos
yeah.
like just starts talking smack to Doctor Doom, and Doctor Doom's like, I guess I gotta handle it,
Mm-hmm.
and he just like pretty much reaches into fucking Thanos' fucking spine and grabs it and just rips it away from his body,
I saw that,
and he's just holding it on the side. He's just holding it on the side, and it just he just has a skeleton and his body's on the floor. So like that's like the concept of it.
Oh, I can't wait to see Doom on screen, dude. I don't know. Just seeing the mask. I can't wait to see how it'll look like on the movie, dude.
RDJ. It's gonna be sick, dude. If especially how you know how that the concept art they had for Doomsday for Robert
the
Downey
concept
Jr.
art, yeah.
Being Doomsday, like Doctor Doom,
Mm-hmm.
it's so sick. It looks very menacing and evil. Oh, and also they see the first sketches came out for how does
concept art?
the
Oh,
concept. No, the first
yeah.
sketches of the movie came
The
out.
movie, yes, they leaked it or something.
Yeah, they
right? I
leaked
know what
it.
you're talking about.
And they said it's gonna have a medieval type
Setting, yeah.
for Doctor Doom.
where Doom is
yeah.
the king.
He's like the ruler. of
Uh-huh. And then he has like
Doctor
a
Strange. I
Doctor
wanna see
Strange,
as-
and he
he's
has
the
the
sheriff.
Susan
Storm?
Storm on his side or something.
No, and also Susan Storm, and also
Someone
the
else.
kid, their kid, Reed Richards and Susan Storm's kid,
Uh-huh.
right by him too.
Yeah, and
Found
one of
it.
the concept, and then there's another concept art
Mm-hmm.
where it's Star-Lord with all the young Avengers, and he's like talking to them in a bar.
Yes,
saw
it's a
that.
bunch of them too.
Yeah.
and also Hulk with the
the whole city or
yeah
whatever,
city.
the
Yeah, there's a
town?
bunch of Hulks
Uh-huh.
living with him.
In that medieval setting.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then
we-
Black Panther as that one actor.
I'm not. I think
He's the guy
they
from
casted didn't
Snowfall.
Yeah, that's
He's not officially casted.
those ones. Yeah,
Ah.
He's not officially
that guy
cast.
right, that one right there.
I want to see the other one with the.
The one the medieval.
Oh, that guy in Snowfall.
Snowfall, yeah, the actor from Snowfall.
Is he gonna be?
He would be a good Black Panther. He's not officially cast.
Oh, but this is like concept, like someone
concept,
like. Oh, okay. Yeah, like
yeah,
that one.
That one. See how like that one? They had Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, Susan Storm. I think it's Susan Storm.
Yeah, I think it's Susan Storm to his left right there.
And then their kid.
Yeah.
Their kid's right there too.
The kid is
and we have Star-Lord with Vision.
What's called Reed Richards and Susan Storm son.
Yeah.
The most the most powerful. Yeah, so everybody are there too.
Like you said, like maybe the worlds collide and then like they get thrown into a medieval setting.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's gonna be sick, dude.
That'd be crazy, dude.
So it's gonna be that one's gonna be sick. That one's gonna be sick, dude. This movie's living up to its hype. I'm like, dude, it's gonna be peak cinema. I'm saying.
Oh my god, look at this.
Dude, imagine that. Dude, just fucking.
Oh, that's so cool. I feel like anything that Doom is in is gonna look cool, dude.
Dude, especially
he's aura, dude.
Dude, if he fucking like just sets a tone by killing one of like the Avengers like instantly.
You know what I think he should do? He should kill Kang.
Kang.
I think he is.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the comics they fight.
Yeah, but then Doom wins that one.
Yeah. Didn't they say that they're gonna have someone like that so they could kind of kill off Kang and it's like his story?
I've heard rumors that they might bring back
Kang. Oh, the Jonathan Majors, right? Yeah, just to kill him off.
That'd be crazy, just to kill him off.
No, but it's Doom in what was it? What's the name?
This shot goes so hard.
What's it? Kane. Yeah. Okay. So it's Doom and Kane, and they're like working side by side to create the Secret Wars, and then something happens between them and have a conflict, which makes them like change views of what they want and to like have in the future. Yeah. That they at the end they start fighting and battling it out, and that's when Doom kills him, and then takes over for Doomsday. Yeah. So that's when I'm like, damn, that one's gonna be crazy.
I feel like they should kill an Avenger.
Time.
Oh, the kid, dude.
The most powerful character of all time.
Hero. But they were saying that in the cast of Doomsday, they're saying that how like the universes are fighting with each other, like they collide and they have to like survive. One of them has to survive. The cast of the old, the X-Men.
Oh, the X-Men, yeah.
Yes, are gonna be fighting. Well, I think the Avengers.
Yeah, the old X-Men.
The old X-Men gonna be Storm.
They're all coming back.
Nightcrawler.
They didn't announce Storm.
Oh, they didn't announce it. Nightcrawler got announced though.
Yeah, and
Nightcrawler.
Oh, the Mystic. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Mystique. Yeah, but they're actually gonna be battling it out with the Avengers, and then to see that's like the beginning. Yeah, that's the beginning one where they're gonna decide who's gonna like survive.
That'd be sick, dude. I feel like that the fact that they announced they showed the chairs of everybody coming back.
Yeah. All the chairs.
It's gonna be literally X-Men versus Avengers.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. But that's what I'm saying. Like if the universe collide and they're battling it now, and then like next thing you know, like all the other universes collide with it. They're like, fuck. Like now we gotta serve. Like I should battle it out.
I like that the X-Men got announced. So that's I like the chairs. That's cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
We got Thor,
Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm.
Ooh la la.
Anthony Mackie's Captain America. Sebastian Stan's Winter Soldier.
Oh,
I'm gonna name all of them.
I
know. Letitia Wright, Black Panther.
Ooh.
Paul Rudd, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, I know that one.
I like the smart chair they made.
Wyatt Russell, U.S. Agent from Thunderbolts. Tenoch Huerta, Namor. Eben Moss, Bograj, The Thing.
Oh, time.
Simu Liu.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's coming in
Shang-Chi.
too. Yeah, Shang-Chi.
Florence Pugh, Black Widow, basically. Kelsey Grammer, Beast.
Beast. Oh yeah,
Louis
Beast.
Pullman. That's what's his face? That's the bad guy from.
Oh, he slowed it down.
That's the bad guy from Thunderbolts. Sentry. I got
Aren't they bringing back Magneto too?
Danny Ramirez is Falcon.
Yeah,
we'll get to it. Joseph Quinn is the Human Torch.
Oh,
David Harbour is Russian Captain America.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Winston Duke. That's the first one I don't know.
Oh,
another one I don't know.
Oh, do you know the?
Tom Hiddleston, Loki.
Oh yeah, they're bringing back Loki. That's cool.
Patrick Stewart's Professor X.
X.
Yeah, McKellen Magneto.
Alan
Cumming.
Is that Cyclops?
I don't know. No, that's not Cyclops.
Oh,
Cyclops is this one, James Marsden. And then Channing Tatum.
Oh, Gambit. I forgot Gambit's coming too.
Reed Richards, and then the man himself,
Robert Downey Jr.
The King.
Oh, that'd be funny if he's like, oh, we forgot one. It's like, what's it called, Steve Rogers. Like it's fucking Captain America.
There's also this theory that in Doomsday, when they show Doom, he's gonna have his own team of bad guys, which is
Captain America,
evil Captain America,
Captain Hydra,
all those guys. I heard I heard rumors that Doom is gonna be in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four this year.
Oh yeah, because Fantastic Four did fight
Yeah.
Doctor Doom,
Yeah.
especially in the first movies.
And there's also rumors that the actor that played Captain America, Chris Evans, is gonna be in Fantastic Four, but as a variant of Captain America or
I
something.
like it.
Oh, in that universe. Oh, I get you. Oh my god,
I like it.
that's gonna be a stacked lineup, dude.
Dude, I almost got everybody, dude. I only missed like 4 or 6.
Around there.
Ooh
But
la
this is not
la.
everybody, because where's Tom Holland Spider-Man? We know he's gonna be in
Oh
it.
yeah, this is just who got announced for now.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because they said they were gonna announce more chairs later on too.
Yeah.
Damn, they're still
More
missing a lot,
chairs.
dude.
They cooking, bro.
Damn, so there's gonna be a lot of actors, dude.
But look, this is, imagine we go watch Doomsday and then the opening scene is this. Ready?
Let me see. Let me see.
Check. When I was to you, I knew you were the one for me. Come through, take the
I
sign.
swear the whole world could do you empty.
Crowd around. I used
Just starts like that.
I love it.
That'd
We
be
drop. Oh,
that'd be cinema.
I would love
look
that.
for the Thanos or Doom, kind of like scene that they're trying to have against him, because I want to see like the image that they use for like comics. But that's I'm excited for this one, because if this is going that one, I see that one. He's taking the skeleton off of his body. That's the one that he does. He rips like his skeleton off his body when he first like you failed. Yeah, you failed. Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
You know, takes his skull.
I like that.
skeleton. So I'm
I feel like that would be good when they start off Doom. He kills Thanos.
mm-hmm. And then the beat drops.
Uh-huh.
So
We
that's
see
how it
Thanos like
starts.
come up with the gauntlet, and he's like, "I have it all. You know, I can."
And
and
do you
then
have
he's-
the Infinity Gauntlet? And he's like, I do not yet. I remain Thanos, the great tyrant. And for you, that will be enough. And then he just penetrates his Doom, hits him in his chest, and then he just turns him to a skeleton. He's like, that appears untrue. I'm like,
I like it.
Yeah, imagine that dude pulling
and
up.
he has
like
the white suit on. Oh my god.
that. And no blood splattered on his body. dude.
Oh,
No
I like
blood.
that.
I ain't getting dirty. These hands ain't getting dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, dude, I'm excited, dude. People are hating on Marvel like they all tend to do, haters, but
I like
I
it.
could never
like
hate.
it.
I'll never hate on it because of the memory, the happiness it brought me when we went to go see Infinity War and Endgame in high school. Dude,
Also spoiling it for me.
Oh la
Where do
la.
I begin, dude?
where to begin,
oh my
dude?
god,
Dude, still, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
I know, dude.
Oh, tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, dude, that was just the tip, bro.
Oh,
He's like,
I didn't know.
oh,
that.
That's
do you
just
remember
what-
when Black Widow died? I'm like,
I did spoil that
what?
for
Black
Justin
Widow
on
died?
accident.
He said, I'm just joking.
Uh-huh.
I'm just joking.
And I left the party.
Party, dude.
I joined back in. And then when we were watching Endgame,
I sat next to him.
yeah, he sat right by me, and you see, go get the Soul Stone.
Uh-huh.
And
Someone has
he
to
pulls
die.
up Black Widow and Hawkeye.
And then Justin just turns to me and looks at me, and I'm just like,
I'm like, I hit him with I wonder who dies.
oh, nobody dies.
No,
Just watch.
Just watch it. And he just him
And then as soon as she dies, I look at him. I'm like,
wow.
Who could have predicted that?
I try to keep it mysterious for real.
Norway.
It didn't work at all. Oh god. But yeah, the memories, dude. Kids nowadays are not gonna know what it was like when they saw
Infinity Wars and
Infinity
Endgame.
War and
Dude.
Endgame, dude.
Dude, at least they get to see it. Like they can see all of them and then build up to
Yeah,
this
but,
point. No,
like-
we had to wait.
Yeah, we had to
We had to
wait.
wait.
That's
We-
what made it crazy.
Yeah.
It was
Theater
to build
reaction.
that hype. Yeah.
I don't think I've
That's all I
ever.
did.
I think that's the thing. That's the thing I think Marvel did that that's never happened in cinema.
Yeah.
Where like
The story.
the story was so good and interconnected with other movies that when they got to the final events of the movie, that people were just going crazy in the theaters.
Yeah.
Like, what other movie besides superhero Marvel movies where they've done that?
Not Black Widow for sure.
That's a Marvel movie, brother.
You mean Madam Web?
I said
Oh, Madam Web.
I
Yeah,
said
my bad.
outside of Marvel.
Outside of
superhero movies.
Marvel, DC. Oh, that's not gonna start with DC. But
I
where do I
said
begin?
outside of superhero.
Oh, superheroes. Oh, sorry.
Because that's typically what superhero movies do.
Disappoint.
Never disappoint.
Not Marvel.
Not Marvel.
DC.
DC is a different story.
Yeah, it's a whole different.
Maybe my Lord and Savior, Star Wars,
Oh,
Star
that's
Wars.
true. That is very true.
the third one. when they
Dude.
fought.
Where do I begin? Rogue One. They said let's make the peak cinema of
You
movies
liked
for
Rogue
Star
One?
Wars, and then let's make everything shit.
Revenge of the
After
Sith.
that one.
Revenge of the Sith.
Save our budget for this movie.
That's
Yeah.
true. You know they're gonna re-release Revenge of the Sith in movie theaters.
Dude,
I get emotional watching that movie every time.
dude, the
Dude, well, what could have What could have been? What could have been with Anakin, bro?
Yeah, with
What
my
could-
brother Anakin.
There's just like so many what ifs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I'm saying, dude.
Me watching Revenge of the Sith, knowing I can't stop Anakin.
dude.
Dead ass, bro. It hits me every time, dude. I watched that movie so much. The
That
greatest
fight,
fight sequence of all time.
then the
I got the
fucking-
higher ground, Anakin.
the whole choir in the back going at it, dude.
And then Obi-Wan too.
And
Have you seen Obi-Wan?
yes, I've seen
Have
Obi-Wan.
you seen Obi-Wan where he rematches with Vader?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty hard.
Breaks his fucking.
That was
Man.
pretty hard, dude. Dude, I got so emotional watching that shit. I was at the edge of my. I was like,
Gripping the fuck out of the fucking edge of the seat.
I was literally
The
watching
blanket.
that show like that because when has Disney brought back that type of fighting? You know what I mean? And
And those actors too.
yeah, dude.
dude, fucking Darth Vader just like you see the ship trying to leave and just fucking pulling it down. It's like nothing,
He
dude.
tricked them, bro.
I know.
He's
dude.
like, I am your master, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He ripped it open. Just.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
saying, dude, like Star Wars, it's go to do for sure. Rogue One, best movie after like the whole like
Oh,
the first 6 movies, the first 2 trilogies,
Yeah.
Mhm.
peak, you know. And then Rogue One came out, and after that, they said, you know what, let's make every other movie shitty. And then, you know, like the Force Awakens or something like that was.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, ugh,
You guys see the Superman 5-minute teaser?
5-minute teaser.
damn, dude, a teaser has to be
5
short, not
minutes?
5 minutes.
I'm not gonna
dude.
watch it, but like I'm just saying.
Oh,
have
but they posted a
Damn.
5-minute teaser.
yeah, have you watched it?
I have
Yeah,
not.
I see Crypto just slap the fuck out of him.
Crypto goes up to him and just saves him, and then he goes to the.
Saves him. That guy gets manhandled before he saves him, dude.
He does get manhandled, but then he ends up getting saved by him. And then he takes him to that Crystal Palace where Superman's lab is,
Uh-huh.
and he heals him with the robots.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
his robots are in this movie.
Yeah,
Cool.
You know, you've heard of it?
I heard of one robot.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. I'm looking. Superman is my favorite DC hero. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Batman is making his way up there for me.
Ooh, the
Dude,
Batman.
they coming out with a
Oh
second
my
one.
god.
Until next year.
Dude.
Next year? Wait, next year? With
Yeah,
Doomsday
2020.
and Spider-Man? Oh my god.
Yup.
But
Yup.
it's coming on October, huh?
Yup.
My birthday.
Yup. I'm telling you, dude. There's a comic scene where what I like about it is that Lois Lane, Superman takes Lois Lane.
2027.
Oh,
Never mind.
2027, damn.
2 years from
Jesus
now.
Christ,
Well,
brother.
that was a thought.
What's up?
That's my nephew's birthday.
Ooh.
October 1st.
You gotta go take him to watch it.
I know I gotta take him. Just take him. Just don't even tell his parents. Just take him.
But there is a movie that's coming out on my birthday. I don't know if you guys want to
Oh,
go see
yeah?
it together.
What is it?
What is
It's
it?
Chainsaw Man
Stop
movie.
edging me.
Chainsaw Man. the
Chainsaw
movie?
Man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
and
about time.
Demon Slayer too.
Look it up.
Demon
Look,
Slayer
when is
September.
Chainsaw Man coming out?
Demon Slayer is coming out September 13th, if I'm correct. Because I know it's 2 days after a holiday or a national tragedy. But then
The
ah,
Demon Slayer movie comes out.
I fucking lied to you guys. I'm a fucking liar.
The movie? I
January
don't know.
22nd, 2021.
But look up movie. You gotta look up movie because that's the show.
Released. Oh, that's released.
Movie.
2020.
Movie.
September 12th, 2025.
Damn, 1 day off. One
Damn.
day.
Oh,
off.
you're right. Damn, they chose that day for a reason.
Yeah. No, let's release it on the day before. Like no. Oh, okay.
It'll be start screening this month. Ooh la la. I mean this year.
Damn, that's gonna be fire, dude.
And
And
then
then
Chainsaw Man's my birthday this year, dude.
Oh, it is.
yeah.
3 days after mine.
Yeah. Should we go?
I'm
Hell
down.
yeah, dude. I've been
I'm
wanting to
excited.
watch Chainsaw Man, dude. I finished that
Dude.
shit. Did you guys see Goyo was born?
Oh, in the Instagram I saw
In
it.
real life.
Yeah.
Who?
It's a baby with white
Goyo.
hair and blue eyes, like dark blue eyes, in real life. But I thought, I thought when we gasped, I was thinking about we're going to like solo leveling, dude. I thought we were.
I know, me too.
I thought we were slowly going
I
that
haven't
way.
watched
Over there.
it.
Gojo.
You said you're gonna watch it just for this moment. Get me so angry, dude. You teased me for what, huh?
Oh, so there's been
I
a
was
kid.
edging y'all.
Does he have blue
Edging.
eyes also?
I don't know about the eyes, but he's got the hair.
The mother
Yo, I'm
commented.
just saying.
What are you saying?
Does this mean that something bad is coming?
Or maybe the new beginning is happening.
We do got the Bible here.
Oh, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free.
Goyo was really just birthed into our
Cool.
world. Yeah, dude. Real life baby Goyo was born.
That's nice.
I went viral.
That's gonna be pretty sick, dude.
Can you guys ask me a spicy question since I wasn't involved?
Oh
last
my
time?
god.
Is that what
you
you
want to
want
be
the
part of
Bible?
it?
I do. I had fun with it.
Okay, will you sacrifice your child's height for a petite Latino girl?
Oh fuck.
I got a question too. Get your hand on the Bible.
Yeah, we have a.
I have a question too.
Wait, he didn't answer mine.
I don't know. Would I sacrifice my future 7-foot son's height to be with the petite? Oh my goodness.
Ooh la la.
I don't know, dude. I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
I don't know, dude.
Okay,
That's enough to bring it
I
down.
got an answer. So when he says I don't know it, there's something that happens in the Bible. God said, if you're not with me, you're against me. So if it's a yes or a no, if you don't know,
But
then
this
it's a
isn't
no.
a question to God.
No, but it's just something saying if you like. It's like when Alonso says maybe, I'll go. That means a no. Because he's not saying yes. So if he's not
Maybe
saying
I'll
yes,
That was good though,
Is it
because
no?
I have to think about that.
I was saying
Think about an answer right now.
But
Where
my
you at- where
genes
you at
are
right
more
now?
dominant though.
Now we think about it.
How do you know?
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
You don't know
Yeah.
until
Until
that
it comes
kid.
out.
Until you had to sacrifice
until
your
18
kids.
years later.
You're like, this is all you got?
Their dad's like, so when am I gonna be as tall as you? He's like,
I'm sorry, little one.
Sorry, little one. All right, go.
No, you didn't answer the question.
I don't know.
No, you have to answer
Yeah,
it. We all
tell us.
answered our juicy questions.
All right, what would I sacrifice?
This
my
is why
futures?
this is a juicy question.
Okay.
yeah.
This is what you
spicy,
wanted.
Yeah.
I'm.
This is what you wanted.
Yeah. This your
You know what? It's not all about height, Plus, men's genes are more dominant, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh.
For right, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I'll just say okay. I'm gonna put you in a.
No, we're taking
scenario.
turns.
No, I'm trying to put you in a scenario. Okay.
Oh.
I'm giving a little context behind it. My aunt, she's like 5 feet,
Oh.
and her husband's
Oh.
six.
You're telling me this now?
6 feet something. All right.
Okay.
He's
Their
not-
kid
is he
Their
taller than
kid
me?
is 5'8".
Down the
5'8",
middle.
5'9".
Why do you tell me this now?
I tell you this not just where you can get,
Mhm.
You gonna make
Prepare.
me take. You gonna make me
Just-
take
just
my.
let you know.
You gonna make me take my word back to God.
No, it's just
No, you just said you like.
your
you don't.
heart can change.
Huh?
Your heart can change. Your
Yeah, that's
ideas
true.
can change.
Mm-hmm.
That's what God made you, the free will.
God, please give me my LeBron project. That
If not LeBronet.
LeBronet.
All right, then, guy, give him the question.
All right. Wait, why I got the
No, you
We're
give
taking
him the,
turns.
no, you take.
We're
We already
taking-
answered the question.
Why?
That's your turn. Not
We
Alonso's.
answered our
All right,
spicy
Alonso.
I answered 2 questions.
That was
Alright.
good.
I got a
Good.
question.
wasn't
Thank you,
expecting
thank you.
So let's say you have let's say you have a kid, right? And let's just
Yeah.
say since we're in like a little bit of the future, you're able to predict what their average height's gonna be when they grow up. So let's say you have your first kid and he's gonna be like 5'7", and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna have another one, and you have another one who's like 5'8", and then you got another one because you're married to like a particular Latina,
Mhm.
and they don't grow that big as you. But would you? You got 4 kids now. They're not getting any bigger.
How tall are they?
5,
What's the tallest one? Just tell me the tallest one.
5'9".
God.
And here's the thing: they're
Oh,
still
sorry.
young, but you're predicting their heights because there's like a machine.
You're calculating.
Oh, so I'm able to know their heights?
Yeah. So like
Okay.
this is their max limit.
Okay.
What
What about it?
you?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Would you go find a Project LeBron with another woman?
Well, I already had kids?
Yeah.
No.
No,
do that.
that's it. You're gonna settle with the kids you got.
Yeah. I'm not that selfish, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm not
Okay. Okay. Well,
You're gonna walk by the rooms, offer nothing.
I'll be like, I'm like,
no,
like,
because they're not gonna be tall.
yeah.
Exactly, offer nothing.
No, I'd be the tall for nothing motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd be the tall for nothing dude.
For nothing.
Dad, you're so tall.
I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, tall for nothing. I couldn't even have the LeBron project. Look at you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like if you could you could see the girl you're dating, and then
Predict how my kids are gonna be
how tall
Would
to
I
be
still
like
be with her?
yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna be
that's
say
a
like
good
that.
question. Answer that too.
I like that one
You
better.
already-
Go answer that one.
You
I
already
like that
gave me
one.
two. You already
Yeah.
gave me
That's my second one up there.
two. My hand's not on the Bible. Would I still be with if I was with
A girl, and you
a
could,
petite Latina and I
or
got
any girl at all.
any petite Latina, and I got to see how tall my kids were going to be in the future, and if they were too short, would I still be with her? All I'm gotta say, bro, she gotta make me the happiest. She gotta make me the happiest man alive
Oh my god.
for me to be with her.
Angel Reese.
Oh my god.
Angel Reese.
She's tall, is she?
I heard she's pretty.
She's like 6'5", no?
There's a
6'1",
There's
6'3".
one that asked like, who do they say that you look like a celebrity lookalike? She's like, they say I look like Beyonce, and they pull up
The picture?
her picture, and then Beyonce's picture, and there's someone's like, hell no.
Hell no.
I'm like,
Oh my
damn,
God.
they just fucking nonstop roasting this lady, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Lonzo? Will you take on a tower of a woman?
I like to climb, yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to climb.
Going back to your pre-settings.
Oh
huh?
my god.
My pre-settings? That's funny.
Yeah, no. It's,
Oh my god. Can we? Can I ask you guys questions since I couldn't ask? You go first.
oh, okay.
Let me see if I can think of some good ones.
All right,
Justin. The eating ass one was crazy, bro.
Well, you don't like.
Do you got one
don't
for
like. You don't like.
You the one that has to ask. You just said, I want to ask.
They asked me already.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why.
not ready though.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not ready. I'm not ready.
You not ready?
I'm not ready.
Cause all right. So what about the eating ass? What do you want to know about
Nah,
it?
no. I'm thinking.
I mean,
Let 'em think.
Oscar thinks. And now we're thinking. He thinks that
He's had his butt.
I have my ass eaten,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I say no.
That's respectfully. That shit kind of gay.
What? It's a girl doing it.
I know guys who have had it ate, and I look at them and they
You
talk.
look at them differently.
No, I don't look
like
at them.
you look at them like Captain America looking at the black.
That's good. That's a good one. That's pretty good. Yeah, I kind of do. That's a good reference. I'll pull it up on the screen. That's a good one. But
Oh, why?
I've had guys talk to me about like how they've had their ass ate, and they talk about like it's the most amazing shit
It's
ever.
because that's where the G spot is. Isn't it?
I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't want to
Or
find
is
out.
that what gay guy telling you that just so he can convert you?
Oh,
you know?
Oh, I thought you were saying like a guy that's closeted.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that's where he likes it. I don't know.
I don't mind. I feel like it just like randomly happened. I'm like, oh, so this is what's going on.
So
huh?
you're not scared to find out.
No, I'm afraid if they start putting something else in there. I said,
whoa. That we can
You know,
all
get your
test-
fucking hands off
Get your
me.
fuck-
You
We
know?
can all testify.
You know?
We all agree with that. But I'm just talking about like just going down there,
Well, I gotta make sure I get Brazilian wax before, you know. Or
dude.
something I gotta get squeaky clean.
Would you
down
guys
there.
get a Brazilian wax? Charlemagne made me want to consider it.
I like it. I think I'll take it. I'll take
Where
one
is
for
that?
two.
Like all over the body, or
Yeah,
Yeah, you go like this.
the gooch.
You go like this.
oh, it's just for the gooch.
Yeah, no,
I was saying
everywhere.
for the-
You're gonna have to go
Oh.
into the Brazilian wax lady, and you're gonna have to go like this, and she's gonna hold your dick. All right, take a deep breath.
Why can't I hold my dick?
Oh,
Huh?
Why can't I not hold my dick?
Why can't you hold your dick?
Yeah.
I mean, you can. But I've heard from Charlemagne that the lady was holding it like a joystick.
Moving it around. Just
just moving around.
flip around. Do a musty.
Real musty.
Come on there.
Like a joystick.
But I'm saying like I don't mind.
I would do it because
I would do it. Should we all go together one day?
that should be funny, dude.
That would be
That'd be funny.
funny.
Because we record our
Holding
faces.
hands.
Dude, that would hurt.
You know how vulnerable we'd be?
With our
Damn.
asses out? A cough?
We just
We're all.
have-
Are
no,
we all going separate times?
No,
or are
I
we
feel
all
like
in there
we should
together?
go
Together.
and then they have that little curtain over
That's
half
what
our
I'm
body,
thinking.
you know?
Yeah.
So the only thing I look at is like
Your face.
Oscar Alonso.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they all do it at the same time. We're like, ready, guys? We all hold hands.
Oh.
No, imagine like when they play a game, they're like, all right, one of you guys gonna feel it, you know, who's gonna be, and we're just like, oh,
Who's it gonna
fuck,
be?
fuck, and then you see like you hear the whoosh, and then you look at it's either you or somebody right by you, you know, get it done. I'm like, damn, that'll be funny. Then
Oh.
it'll be like, oh shit, dude, one of us is next, you know. That's gonna be funny though. That'll be pretty funny. I'm down to do that. I'm down to get just like a no gay shit, but I'm down just to just go like a massage and just like all of us just do a little massage. Just like have a little massage, a
I just
spa
went
day,
this
massage
week.
chairs?
a spa day. You know?
I just went this week.
Oh, you did?
My massage therapist lives in my in the nice neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was talking to her.
How much do you pay for that? You got insurance?
I got insurance
For a
so,
spa or what?
I paid $20 for the massage, and then to be adjusted is $10.
No, but I'm thinking about like a spa.
A spa would be sick.
Like go,
Like a spa
they
area?
put like guacamole shit on my face.
Like whole spa day,
you
huh?
know, and just have
With the
like,
boys?
Yeah, the
That'd be
boys.
nice. That'd be chill, dude. Like,
That would
the
be chill.
guacamole.
In my face. Dude.
Isn't it
Aloe vera
cucumber?
No, they have cucumbers on their eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know, avocado shit.
avocado.
And just like sitting there, a little towel wrapped around my head. Dude. Take it off.
A rejuvenating day, huh?
Rejuvenating. Not time to gamble, boys.
Okay, now we go gamble.
Hop out the spa. I pull up, hop out at the after party. But yeah, no, I'm down. Oh, what's your question? You
I don't have a question.
Aw.
I just wanted to be a part of it. So you guys got your questions.
Okay then. So yeah,
You know what's been on my mind lately, bro?
it's been LeBron,
Besides LeBron, he's mostly in my dreams.
Luka? Oh.
and his name is.
You know what's
LeBron
crazy? When I have
James.
dreams about LeBron, I think about like
Lakers.
me having kids with them, and then like
Oh.
our kids dominating. The league.
Dude, 7 feet kids.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you can find a girl that's 7 feet or 6'5",
Dude, I met a girl that was my height
Oh, and what happened?
at Full Locker.
and what happened?
What happened?
She intimidated.
She played ball.
And then what
I was-
happened? What
I was
happened? Oh my god.
I had to. Okay. No, but like I was helping out. I think her mom buy some shoes.
La suegra, dude.
Yeah,
La
La
suegra.
suegra, bro.
Oh.
And then at the end, once I finished ringing her out, I looked at her. I'm like, hey, do you play basketball? And she's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, you're tall. And she's like, yeah, how tall are you? And she's like, 6'4". I'm like,
I'm 6'4".
dude, I'm 6'4".
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
You didn't feel the spark?
Huh?
You didn't feel the spark?
Nah, I just thought she was tall. I'm
Well,
like,
what's
I just, do you hoop?
You didn't hear the ching.
Yo, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
And then it's just a register like, oh,
in
I
my
opened
head,
it up.
in my head, cha-ching. Oh, really? I do too. Let's go hoop.
You go who? LeBron James. I'm
LeBron,
talking
then
about
LeBron.
You just had a whole flashback like you having a kid,
Yeah, I have a
growing
whole-
up.
I have a whole future.
The junior league is
I have
like the MVP.
Yeah.
He starts getting older. He gets picked out for the Lakers.
Cha-ching. That's funny. That's
You
good.
see him
Yeah, that
$200
was the
million.
tallest girl I've probably
Mm.
met. She
Yeah.
was my height, and she hooped, and I was like,
What
that's cool.
ethnicity is she?
She was white.
I knew it,
I
dude.
figured,
I
yeah,
knew
I
it.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I just
you
knew
felt it.
Either
felt
the LeBron project or the Kaylin Clarkson.
Yeah,
Caitlin
Caitlin
Clark.
Yeah, Kaylin Clark.
LeBronetta project.
Dude.
I like LeBronetta. It's funnier.
But for her, it's Kaylin Clark.
Yeah, for me, it's LeBronetta.
Yeah.
LeBronetta.
Yeah.
When I told Kevin, so what are you gonna name your daughter? I don't know yet. Come on, dude, LeBronetta. I'm telling you. The whole fucking time at the baby
Gender
Gender
reveal?
reveal?
Yeah.
LeBronetta, bro. I'm telling you. Everybody thought
La Broneta.
the you guys know I was joking, but
Yeah.
I feel like Junior and like his brother, they all thought I was being serious.
LeBronetta.
That's what I found funny. But no,
They're like
that's
that.
not.
It slaps, huh? It slaps.
That's not what's been on my mind lately.
Oh, yeah.
What's been on my mind lately, dude? Dude, we're getting old.
Don't tell me, man. You guys are older than me.
You're 24, dude. You're gonna get there.
I know.
Let
me live
do you
a
feel
little
it,
bit.
brother?
I've been feeling it, brother.
Bro, like mostly what's been on my mind this week is like, I'm like, damn, dude, I'm old. I'm still at my parents' house, and I just feel like you said, bro. Like do you ever feel like you're behind?
Yeah. Tell
Like,
me.
dude, I feel that I felt it so much this week, bro.
Damn, why? What
I
happened?
don't know, dude. Like, it's just mostly of it's the comparison. thing.
Comparison?
But like,
Yeah.
not just that.
No.
It's just like, I feel like where I'm at in life in general, like career wise, I feel like I'm not where I feel like I should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's mostly where I'm coming from. Like job wise, I feel like I'm not where I should be.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at a point right now where I feel like I have to make a change
Ooh, and then that's how
for
you
the
found-
better of my future. Because if I make a change, if like I start now, I'm like, okay, the older me, it will benefit the older me. But if I don't make a change and I go where I'm at now and trust the process, I'll be comfortable. But like I could potentially be where I think I'll be, if that
Yeah.
makes sense, you know?
There's you know, like there's a book. It's
What's the book called?
It's called The Boy, the Horse, the Fox, and the Mole. And
What am I?
The horse. You're the boy. You're the boy.
Oh, I thought that was the horse.
Yeah. So in there, the boy, they're in the forest and they're lost. And the boy says, "I can't find a way out. I can't find where I'm going."
Mm.
And the horse says, "Can you see your like the step in front of you?" The boy said, "Yes." The horse then said, "Then just take it." You know,
Ooh.
and sooner or later you'll find where you have to be. You know, so that's like a very nice quote.
It's mostly like living in the moment.
That, and also like don't worry about the future. Like don't worry about the future. If you're able to make that change now, then do it, because later you're gonna actually see where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
that's why it's like that's the saying. That's kind of helps overthinkers.
But at the same time, and then I consider that, and then I just think about sacrifices that I have to make in my life.
What's
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
What's sacrifice?
The pod.
Sacrifice.
If I go work full-time job, bro, we're not gonna be able to put out an episode every week. I know that.
We have two in the vault, ready to go.
If I go work more hours than I'm working now, I'm telling you right now, we're not gonna be able
More
to
hours?
we're not gonna be able to go
Wait, but
post
same
an episode
time,
a week.
what time will you be working though?
I don't know, it just depends.
Because imagine you're balancing two jobs right now.
Yeah, well, I'm not working. Sometimes if they offer me hours, I'm basically working full time and I'm getting this episode out anytime.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not all the time.
Exactly, yeah, I'm saying. But if you're working full time at the times where you have to work, then you can have that change of where like, okay, now I can just focus on where I can have time and where I don't have time. You know, it's kind of like you're thinking of it as with what you have right now, not what
Yeah.
you're gonna have later.
I do.
You know, when you think about later, is that you don't know what it is later. You don't know how it's gonna be. You don't know how you're gonna like it or not. You're not gonna. You don't know that. You know. You're just seeing the things that you know about right now, which is the time management with
Yeah.
what you have now. But later, you don't know how it's gonna be. It might be easier than you think it is, but you will never know
Probably.
that if you don't take that change.
I want to teach them too. And not only that,
say it.
if you compare yourself to the people, I mean, the kids, like maybe that you when I like graduated with, you know, you don't know the situation because you always.
It's
know,
not
like,
just. It's not that.
And what are you comparing yourself with? Just yourself?
Everybody's fucking cuffed up, bro. This is
wait.
Utah though. I heard this is a Utah thing.
What is it?
Everybody our age is cuffed up, married, and have kids. I heard this is a Utah thing, supposedly.
So does that mean you want to have?
No.
You,
It just makes me feel like
you're falling behind.
no, because I've been asked like, why don't you have a girlfriend, bro? I'm like, dude, I don't. You know, I get told that a lot.
I think it's because you're so tall and handsome. They're like, this guy should have a
Yeah,
girlfriend. you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that. Well, that's
I
what makes
guess.
it.
Uh-huh.
But I've been told that a lot, and I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I'm too busy. Like, I got things I want to work on out. There's things I got to do.
That's why I'm
Sacrifice.
ready for Seattle, because it's gonna actually kind of give me a refresher of what's going on
I
in my
know.
life.
Me too. I need
What do you mean a
that
refresher?
trip.
It's because what I like about one thing that I like about camping is it detaches me from my
Everything.
everyday life, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
And then I get to just live in the moment. That's
Mhm.
the only time I get to live in the moment. And then I come back on Mondays like, okay, what do I got to change? What I don't like and what I do like about when being like in that reality, you know? And then Seattle's gonna be a whole week trip where like, you know, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing this? You know, am I doing that right? Or what do I like? What I don't like? You know, do I want a life like this, or do I want a life that when I come back, that's what I want to live for the rest of my life? You know, you're gonna actually see a different perspective
Yeah.
instead of being in that everyday life that you live right now.
The everyday
Mhm.
cycle, the mindset that you have.
Yeah, because you're gonna be in vacation mode. You know, you're gonna forget. I mean, you'll still be there, the responsibilities, but like you'll forget your daily, just
Yeah.
like Justin said. And not only that, like when I went to Vegas, you know, like the only thought that came to my head was that meme, like, how can I make this my everyday? You know, like how can I make this my everyday view? Because I was
yeah.
like, I was detached, you know, from like here, and then you come back. I'm like, because you're in a whole new city where like nobody knows you. and then it's like you could be whoever you want to be.
Yeah. And meet whoever you want to meet, you know?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. It's just crazy because like I'm trying to set myself up for the future of like having a home, dude, and then having a family.
But you're going at your own pace. It's okay.
No, I know, dude. It's
It's
just
okay.
it's just so everything's so expensive, bro. It's crazy, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy, brother. House market is terrible. Trump did the tariffs. Everything's gonna get more
Damn.
expensive, bro.
So does that mean we're moving in together, guys? We getting a house? We move in together?
We're here in Utah. What if we all move together to a different state?
I can get
He wants to
jiggy
move to another state.
with, I can get jiggy with that.
Because the thing
Really?
is, I had asked Oscar like,
What if it's Texas? If we get a big house in Texas, dude,
you're
you know
already,
how-
you're already
you know-
planning ahead.
dude, you know how cheap the houses are in
I
Texas?
brought it up, and now this guy's all going all in.
I'm just saying, I get house videos of.
I
Like,
know
cheap
you
house-
showed
I
me.
showed you,
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
You know
is
how
over there in
sh-
Texas is it's very hard to find a job.
but not if we're doing this as a job.
Yeah.
That would mean that we have revenue coming in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If we're making revenue, like let's say
Yeah.
off the pod,
Uh-huh.
and then off the brand,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess we got our own things going on the side of our own individual jobs.
Mhm.
I mean,
Like, I know it's something
the
like
opportunities there.
I know once we get everything settled and everything's ready to go, then we're able to move that, make that adjustment. But I'm like, even now, we can get like a studio apartment here, rent out. Don't have to pay taxes on it. That's the thing. It's like,
Here,
you rent out like a place, you can get like a studio apartment downtown.
we don't get rent tax.
You don't get taxed because you don't have a house. You're renting out. You don't get them. You don't have to pay out like a property tax.
Oh,
Yeah, so then you're good. You don't have to pay.
Yeah,
not taxes. Taxes.
That's the thing, dude. I want to do the renting.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to you want to do the renting,
Mm-hmm.
because if you do the renting,
more money,
you
more
got to do
problems.
property taxes. Property taxes on it, and even like the renters, they might not want to pay, and it's kind of hard. And that's like a little thing that they want.
Depends where.
Squatters, like that's when that starts happening, and they can fuck up your whole house, and you got to renovate stuff like that.
That's why you do contracts.
So I'm saying like it's. But what if they can't pay the contracts?
What do you mean?
What if they, you can't pay the contracts? They just like get arrested or something happens,
If they can't, then
stuff like that.
That's still stuff gonna. That's
It's a
gonna
problem
be,
that could happen when you're renting.
Yeah.
You're able to maintain it. Have good, and also you don't have to pay. If something breaks in that place, you call them and they have to come and fix it.
Yeah, I know that. That's
So,
that's the
you know-
scary part about it, which is why you gotta be. You gotta have money saved for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you're renting, you're good because if like just say dishwasher's broke, you have to call them and they have to find someone to fix it for you. You don't have to pay out of pocket.
I know a guy.
I know.
I know a guy.
It's his cousin. He comes in.
It's me. It's me, shaved, freshly shaved. Hola, ¿qué pasó, señora? Oh, se quebró. Okay, déjame
They
ver.
pay you. You break it. They call you. You fix it. You pay
I
you.
pay myself.
No, they pay you, and then you're like,
They pay me.
they pay you, and then you're like, all right, cool. And then you just leave, come back with a little different stash.
Or a marker
They're like,
drawn.
oh, it got fixed. That's good.
got
Oh,
fixed.
what? It got fixed. Let's go. Hopefully, nothing else breaks next week. No, but it's stuff like that. You gotta think about. But
No, dude, it just sucks, man. Cause like,
You in your head.
no, I'm not in my head, bro.
What did
I'm
your
getting old,
What did your
bro.
therapist say about this?
I'm getting old. I see things in black and white. She says that a lot. I'm
You see
getting.
things in black and what does that mean? You don't see
It's-
color?
It's only this or that.
you are my big dog.
It's only
You would say
this.
small dog and big dog?
Yeah,
or-
no. It's basically a black and white thinker is like it's only this or that. Why not both? I see things as it can only be this or that.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, well, why not both? Or why not? You know what I mean? It's not. It's like and
Yeah.
or. It's an and space, not an or.
Mm-hmm. This
know
is
what I
true.
mean?
This is true. Life,
I catch myself thinking that way a lot,
Yeah.
and I try to prevent it.
dude. I hate
Mhm.
thinking so much, dude. I start thinking.
And I know I'm not overthinking it. I gotten better at that. It's just no. I just think that I'm getting older, and I just fear that like I won't.
You
I guess
are what
live
you
up.
say, so
Yeah.
don't
You know what I
doubt
mean?
yourself, because then your brain believes you. You
Dude,
gotta
my
say,
parents are getting old, bro.
yeah, no, it's okay.
I had a friend whose dad just died, and I'm like, damn,
Oh,
dude. And then
reality.
I start thinking about like,
That's 5 big booms. Boom.
boom, boom. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that?
It's 5 big booms.
Yeah, what do you mean? If somebody dies, do you say boom, boom, boom? or
Yeah, and
what?
they'd be like, "I'm sorry for your loss. Here's 3
Yeah.
big booms." And you're like, "Boom, boom, boom."
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
I'll show you later. Don't worry about it. You can
Yeah.
be in the joke.
Is it the little chubby kid?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have seen that kid on the social.
the
media.
Rizzler. Put some respect on his
the
name.
Rizzler. My bad, bro. Don't boom me.
No, but yeah,
it's a good thing you get boomed though.
Yes.
Oh, it is?
It's a shine of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's like
No, but I'm saying, do you ever like think that way?
yeah, of
lately?
course. I always think
That's been on my mind lately.
That's
this week.
why. That's why I fucking hate. That's why I hate thinking because I started thinking too much to a point where, yeah,
You don't appreciate what you have now.
Yeah, I don't what I have now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I told my parents, like, yeah, I need change. Like, I don't know. I'm just tired of like, doing this every day. I'm not happy where like I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, I want to go have the opportunity to actually make that change and grow. You know.
That's what I feel. That's how I
Yeah,
feel.
and like, and then you could do it. You know, I told him like, yeah. I talked to my brother. I'm like, yo, can you find me a job? Like, my sister-in-law, like, if she can find me a job where she works, because she works in a pretty nice place. It's stable, and I'm like, I need stability in my life. So if there's can you help me find that
I
stability?
think that's what it is for me. the
Yeah,
stability
because
too.
then from that point on, you can actually focus on yourself after that. You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so I'm like telling you, like, I do think about stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. And with there's great opportunities that happen in your life, there's also things that are gonna be bad, you know. And but you gotta understand, you gotta take the good with the bad, because not always can be good. Because without bad, you won't know when the good days are.
Ooh, Jess,
When I went to Mexico, it definitely made me appreciate what I had.
Yeah.
And it definitely made me think, the job I have, whatever, it may not be the job I want, but I mean, I'm grateful to have that job.
Yeah.
Be able to have a house and all that stuff. Like going out and seeing poverty and
Yeah.
places that they don't have the opportunity that we do.
Yeah.
It definitely makes me feel appreciated. And I try not to forget that. That's something I try to remind myself every time I think that way.
It's okay to forget, because I mean, we're used to like this in the house, so we forget that like we should be blessed to have this.
Yeah.
You know? Blessed to have our
you
parents.
can never
and
be
everything.
forget. You got to be humble.
Yeah, I know
dude.
it's hard though, because
I hate negativity.
Like Kendrick said, be humble, beach.
Yeah, but yeah, like that's what you thank God, guys. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I'm
dude.
blessed. Thank you for this
Praise
car.
God. Yeah. Well, the thing at the same time is like yo, like I tell this lady, like, yo, okay, good morning. You know, she's like, how do you know it's a good morning? I'm like,
'Cause you
first,
make it a good
like
morning.
first of all, I woke up today, you know, and it's already good. And she's like, oh, it's just like shut up. I'm like, dude, like, yeah, like it's
My
you
feet
think-
are working.
You know, you.
My feet are working.
I woke up today. When I woke up, dude. That's why I knew it was a good day. you know? But that stuff like that is like, yeah, no, you think about it too much in your head. But at the same time, it's like, what I want in my life right now is stability. And I gotta figure out how to get it. Which one thing that's been helping me is going to the gym. I'm focusing on that. I got a bulk. I don't
You're
know how
on
to
a bulk?
Yeah, I got a bulk, dude.
Oh, you got a bulk.
Just eat a lot.
Just
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
a lot, bro. It's easy.
Dude,
You saw how big I got?
Big.
yeah,
Brother,
dude. I'm going. I think I'm at 170 right now.
Darn,
what's your goal?
You
200,
big.
you said, huh?
220, I think.
darn, Jesus.
220?
220.
You crazy.
And then,
gonna be
and then start-
burly.
and then
You're
start,
crazy,
And then
bro.
start cutting, dude.
You're gonna
Hell
be
no, you
burly.
ain't going to 220.
Ooh, watch me.
I'm 220. Well,
With-
227.
With
but-
God, nothing's possible.
Dude, if you get to
You mean
With
220,
God,
God?
nothing's impossible. There we go.
with all due respect, bro, if you get to 220, you're going to look like Chris.
I think-
With all due respect.
It's
If
gonna
I don't
hit you
maintain
when,
it,
when
yeah.
you see you get a little chub in your face.
Yeah, don't say
That's
that.
what happened to me. I got a little like chubby face.
Bro, Justin's right, bro. You did lose some muscle, bro. You used,
Yeah,
to,
I know. I'm skinnier now.
used to be a beefy man.
Yeah, it's true. Because
Looks
my
like
shirts, they
What happened to
feel-
my Buffy?
I know, that's what I'm saying. It stays sticking to your skin, dude. Huh?
The what?
Your shirt
You
stays
look,
sticking
you look
to your
fragile,
skin.
bro. I feel like
Yeah, you're
No.
malnourished. Are you
yeah,
okay?
dude.
I'm not
Are you
malnourished. I
Are
just
you
haven't been bulky. I don't take protein anymore. Cause
You've been running because you're crippled, huh?
I think I'm better now, but I don't do weights no more. That's
That's
all.
the weight,
This
dude.
I don't
guy,
do
bro,
weights
he's
and, like,
transition
and
bro.
bulk.
Take
Just go
me.
join Giovanni in the marathon then. If
Yeah.
you're not gonna go back to bulking,
I don't want to do a marathon. That's just hard.
I want to do a marathon.
it is hard.
I don't like to do it. I saw like I'm
I
lifting
don't know, dude. It's
and
hard.
I'm running, dude. I'm fucking running.
I got mad respect for people who do that because it's hard. Dude.
That shit tough, especially when they do it with like a stroller and like two kids in the front.
You know, there's checkpoints.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
And they have
fast
to
travel.
like map and time how fast they do it.
Yeah.
I'd do a marathon in New York
In New York? Why not Boston?
because it's New York, baby.
That's New York. Yeah, New York would be nice scenery, especially past like the Statue of Liberty, all that stuff.
Ooh.
Ground Zero. You know, that'd be pretty.
I'd have to like train for a whole year to probably do a marathon. To be honest.
What?
A whole year.
Yeah, dude. You gotta qualify for a marathon. You gotta qualify for it.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta do like smaller races before you're able to qualify for the marathon.
I'm gonna just show up. I'm gonna just
gonna
show
give
up.
him.
They're gonna
Take
have
my money.
Security's on me there too. The whole
I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
but
show
hey.
up. I'm a have, you know.
Yeah, a little funny input. My there's an engineer of that on my work, and I'll be talking to him, and he said that in Europe, he's gonna go to Europe. I think this year, late this year, and run 100-mile marathon.
100 miles.
Yeah,
Damn.
but it's a week's worth of marathon.
You see that guy that swam around the whole continent of?
He swam.
He swam.
What?
He swam across like a whole country.
Like a whole.
Let me see.
Oh no, he didn't he walk?
No, he swam.
No, there's a
The dude that swam across.
the Delaware. What's going on?
Britain, yeah.
George Washington.
Oh, when he swam in the cold, also no.
It was brutal.
This guy. He's in Limitless with Chris Evans. I mean, not Chris Evans. Chris Hemsworth.
Limitless.
157 days swim around Britain.
Oh my
Darn.
gosh.
157 days swimming, bro. What did you eat?
What
How
did
did you shit? How did you pee?
Just right there, man.
What do you mean?
He
After
hobbled
37
off the
jellyfish stings and a rotten tongue, 33-year-old finally surfaces in Margaret.
Damn.
Damn, how he falls asleep, just like turns over like little otter, just starts swimming away. Just
That's
floats.
crazy. 150. Half
Oh,
a year.
Look up the guy that did I think cross from the west side to the east side in the U.S. I think it was the U.S. barefooted.
Oh my god, barefooted.
Man walks across the whole U.S. barefooted.
A man who crossed the whole U.S.
Barefooted. I think it was in Britain. There
That
we
guy?
go. Yeah.
Anton Newton Boom. Interesting names, Mr. Newton Boom.
Boom.
Anton Newton Boom, also known as the Barefoot Dutchman, finished his journey on Saturday in Times Square, where a pair of socks and shoes were waiting for him at the finish line. The barefoot walk took 260 days in a span of 3,700 miles.
He walked it. It's crazy.
Yeah, to raise awareness for funds for men's mental health.
That's crazy.
Just to
dude.
walk across the U.S.? I never get these things. I
They're
never
crazy
to
for
raise
that.
awareness. Okay, so you're telling me if I go,
I'm aware now.
I know. I'm aware.
you're telling me if I go and do some crazy shit like slap an old lady, oh, I did this to raise mental health awareness
I don't
for
think
men.
you're gonna raise any. I think you raise concerns instead.
You're gonna raise a felony. That's what you're gonna raise.
Yeah.
All right, well, you get what I'm
Say
trying.
something
Yeah.
more positive.
More
at least.
All
positive.
right, something more positive. All right.
Yeah.
What if I How is this positive? Was this
Let's say-
positive for him?
Let's say,
Was him walking
let's
barefoot
say
across the U.S. positive for
you-
him?
but he's crazy. You know, he's pushing the limits of
crazy.
man. He's pushing the limits of man, showing what we can do
Mm-hmm.
because we can do it.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. That's
All right. What if I jacked off, like every hour straight? Oh, but some guy died. The limit was 57. Remember?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't,
Never
think, I don't
mind,
think you
I'll
can do
die.
that.
yeah. We could,
Plus, it's gonna hurt.
Mhm.
but you could break it. You could die at 62.
50 years.
I don't want to die jacking off. You know, I got too much. I
But
got
look
LeBron.
at, think about it. We're talking about the guy that died after 57 strokes. You know,
Mhm.
then he had a stroke. You know, imagine you could be the guy that died at 62.
Mhm. You set the new limit.
Yeah, and the limit.
You raise the bar.
You raise the bar. You raise men's mental health awareness. You know. Oh my gosh. Why men masturbate? Right.
5 things you didn't know. Masturbation doesn't have the health benefits that sex does. Oh,
It's not risk free.
masturbation is not risk free.
No
What
one,
would I say?
no one ever caught STD from themselves.
Penile fracture.
There's no normal amount of masturbation. What?
Afterwards.
So you're telling me if I jack off 5 times a day, that's not normal?
No, I think that's too much, dude.
No, I think we have.
It says there's no normal.
I think we all have a mental or like a rule of unspoken rule that after maybe like 2, you're good,
I think
buddy.
the
Like,
unspoken.
it's too much.
I
Buddy.
thought the unspoken rule was like when you go to sleep.
I'm
What do you
saying it
mean?
could be in the morning or it could be at night. It could, but just like 2 is like we give the 2 like a max. You know,
Uh-huh.
we put that like
You're
a
a little-
max. After that is like what
That's
are you
true
doing?
because.
You're diabolical.
All
you
right,
know?
hand on the Bible. Hand Hand on the Bible, I got a question.
7.
In one day? In one
I
day?
don't know. Dude. I don't remember.
In one day, 7 strokes in one day?
I'm not too sure because when I was a kid, I was a kid. I
You're a
was
monster.
I unlocked the ability, and I wanted to test. I wanted to give it for a joyride.
Holy shit. All right,
know.
hand on the Bible. Where's the craziest spots you've done? I think we've done this before.
We've done this already.
Where at?
Yeah.
I know. I remember when you told me.
Where you jerked it?
Work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Car? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your car at work. All right, for me, the most amount of times I have in one day would have to be like probably 5.
Oh, 5 times?
Yeah.
Probably.
trying to
Then, so you
think.
can remember.
1 in the morning.
1 in the morning.
Have you ever gone like back to back?
Kind of. After like a minute, I saw something arouse me.
You gotta be on.
Yeah.
You gotta be on one to go back to back. And then the craziest
Off the blue chew.
off the Bluetooth.
Going off it. Why does it
That
go
honey
down?
packet.
Where porta potty?
For a buddy.
Really? A porta potty?
Yeah,
Was that comfortable? Or just like, I had to get it out?
I had to get it out.
For me, the most in a day, probably 4 or 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Mhm. Not too crazy. And just the craziest place I've done is just the bathroom at work. Yeah.
You guys are happy to. You guys are not worried to say like at work. You have coworkers that probably listen. To
Not,
this.
not this word.
Oh, another job.
I told you when I was a young child, I was
McDonald's.
shooting ropes, dude.
Shooting rope.
I was shooting,
McDonald's,
letting
that's
her rip,
crazy.
dude. Spraying the wall white.
All right, back to the topic at hand. Masturbation does not reflect on your relationship. Really, I beg to differ.
Why?
Porn.
Oh yeah. Well, no, porn is different. There's a porn addiction. It's masturbation. You
But
can masturbate without watching porn.
if you masturbate, okay, I agree. But if you're using your imagination, memory jerk.
Or yeah, I'm like, oh, you can do it by yourself. I'm like, how does that get going?
But
aroused by
well,
nothing.
hold on now. If you're doing a,
I mean, it's training day for me, dude. I
Training.
gotta
don't
see
know
how much I can take before it goes limp.
masturbation doesn't reflect on your relationship. You're in a relationship.
I think it does. I feel like
That's what I'm saying.
I think it does. If I just beat the meat, hit the sheets, pitch the tent, it's gonna pitch the tent. I knew when I was gonna hit him, but I knew it's gonna affect because imagine like I got it done and like post-nut clarity hits and be like, I'm disgusting,
Yeah.
And then you're just like,
Post nut clarity is
Yeah.
real.
It is real.
yeah, and then you think about it, it's like it does affect.
You know what else is real? Blue balls.
You just found that out last year.
Masturbation is almost certainly good for your sex life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a myth, or it's
No, these are 5 facts you didn't know.
oh.
I also beg to differ on this. Do you think so? Masturbation is
All
almost
for your
certainly...
sex life, yeah.
How? Let's say you beat the meat before you...
I'm telling you, it's training day, dude. I gotta get the little pupper up, dude.
But I heard girls don't like when guys go and jerk off and then they nut and then they go and fuck their girl. Because then the girls like the satisfaction that they made the man come.
Okay, masturbation, is that me ejaculating as well, or is that me
Just playing with it.
playing with it?
Masturbation is ejaculating all the way, bro.
Is it?
Really?
That's how I consider it. Or else you're just playing with it.
So what would that be considered?
What do you mean? Playing with it?
Yeah, just controlling the joystick.
Just edging it. Dude.
You're edging yourself.
No.
You're giving yourself. You're edging yourself.
You want to see? Well, you gotta first figure out where you stand
You ever
and how
just-
long you last. You
So
can't. Because I'm not doing it to just like bust. I'm trying to like actually control it.
Control it, huh?
Control.
Control what?
When you're about to bust.
Yeah, I gotta figure out.
You gotta
control
bust.
of
No,
that
bro.
boy,
You
dude.
gotta bust.
Because sometimes like you want to bust, be like chill, like you
Yeah,
gotta
relax,
yeah,
dude.
relax,
Oh yeah,
my
I get
boy.
that. I get that. Like you're not ready to bust yet, but you're eventually gonna bust, right?
But that's how I train, dude. That's how I train for that.
No, when you're masturbating.
When masturbating, I feel like you do the deed complete.
So what's
Start
the
to
first?
Yeah,
finish.
but I'm saying like before you finish, like you edge yourself.
Yeah.
Like
You gotta
you're
figure
about to
out-
bust, and you're
Hold
like,
on.
no, not yet. You're not gonna like fight the urge.
If I thought you just fucking clamp it.
Hold on. I have.
You clap it.
you do the water hose and just fucking stop the water for a minute.
No, no.
Oh, I lost it,
Like a
bro. I
glow
have a
stick.
thought, but I lost it.
Oh my god.
Not right now.
So you're telling me
What am I
you're
doing?
playing with it,
Yeah.
and then you're hard, and then you just stop out of nowhere.
No, who said stopping?
So you do the deed.
I don't do the deed. I just
So what the fuck are you doing? You either stopping or
when
you're
I'm
doing the deed.
when you're hard, you don't bust.
Obviously.
Exactly.
Until
I
you
just, I
finish.
just feel. I gotta feel a rhythm of what's going on. You know.
So what are you doing
feel what you're
exactly?
working
I
with.
gotta figuring out how this bad boy works. You know. I gotta figure it out.
Take it for a
You
test
sound like
drive.
you just got one.
Dude, I get hard. Okay, when you get hard, I'm like, all right, cool. If I go fast, I'm a bust. You know. I don't want to bust. I don't want to be the fucking 1 minute man. You know.
Yeah.
I want to be the fucking 10, 15 minute man. You know.
Also, you don't ever just get hard and then just like slapping on your hand or something.
I do.
Like sometimes, I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm like, I get hard for no reason. I'm like, oh damn,
I started like
Oh, the helicopter?
helicopter. You know that type of stuff. You know.
I'm not like this guy. He puts it in a shampoo bottle.
Where did this come from?
Don't you think I forgot about that?
I did, yeah, when I was a kid.
shampoo bottle. Damn.
Luckily, I was a kid.
Okay,
so like,
hold on.
It would fit.
Yeah.
Fun fact, it still does.
I think we're miscommunicating here.
Yeah, so I do end up busting. It's just that
Masturbation is different from just being hard.
beating the meat is not. I'm beating the meat. So
Mhm.
should I just
Beating
call
the
it-
meat is
beating.
masturbation.
beating the meat is beating the meat,
Uh-huh.
So
and then
completion.
masturbation, and then once I bust, I feel that'll be masturbation. It transitions to masturbation. So I just
so
like
you just beat the meat, but you don't beat it till completion. You just beat it just to beat it, like
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
I beat it to completion, but I want to figure out. I don't want to be the 1 minute man because if you're getting used to just beating it by yourself, imagine.
In 1 minute.
Imagine
You
you're
think
late.
that's training the person to finish in 1 minute? That's why
You
guys finish
can.
so soon.
Yeah, I feel like because imagine people masturbate and then
Uh-huh.
they're used to like that rhythm, and then when somebody gets like actually puts the pressure and also like actually
Bro,
like
you blew my mind right now.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
on us at the end of the day.
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like
That mental power.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
dude.
so-
Because if you've been training to like stop, like you're like, oh, I'm about to
yeah.
come
Or
back,
if
so
you're
chill.
trying to reach
climax, or?
climax or the bust, then you're going to fight to like release it instead of actually going and put in like the effort in that training day to actually
training.
withstand the fucking climax.
Oh, dude, you blew my mind, bro.
That's what.
I
That's
understand
why.
now.
Yeah, that's
I
why.
picked up what you put down.
Okay, there we go. All right, now we're on the same page, huh?
Damn. Okay.
You see,
So
that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
want to. You don't want to
Bust so
complete
quick,
It. You don't
yeah.
want to beat it to completion too soon.
Yeah, because then
Because
when
then
you're
you're
doing the
gonna-
deed,
Yeah.
you're gonna bust soon because you're
Doing
already
the
training
deed as in
yourself.
like intercourse.
Yes,
Okay.
you train yourself for the beating it in 1 minute.
Because to be honest, I was able to keep it separate.
Yeah,
But then there's days where like I have my
Yeah,
days where like
yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what
Like,
happened.
I just missed it. You know?
Yeah, what can I say? You put a hot dog in the microwave for 10 seconds, it's done for, dude.
Exactly, dude.
Blowing that
Like
shit up, you know?
Gillis,
Hey,
No.
but girls take it as compliments.
Not me.
Oh,
yeah. Depends what girl too.
True,
Yeah.
true,
Some girls
true.
like they like.
let us know in the comments what
She's
you think,
always-
ladies.
yeah.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Now we're
okay,
thinking.
yeah.
But damn,
We do our best, all right?
I
So
get
sorry.
it.
To think.
I get it.
Now you get it?
This was
Eye-opening.
important. This was important.
Mhm. It was important.
I'm gonna go about it differently now.
Yeah. See, if you want more information like
Especially
that,
because we're getting older.
now we're thinking.
Especially because we're getting older.
Yes, it's gonna be. Yeah, make sure to be ready for it.
We gotta start now.
I've
Well,
been
I gotta-
starting.
I gotta
I've been
start now.
starting. That's why I've been trying to.
Yeah, have you been doing this?
Yeah.
Why didn't you fill in a brother?
I feel like that's not something you can just like.
Bring it out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
you're like, yeah, bro, I be jacking off, but don't bust, you know. Like I just can't.
Because what
Bring it up to
Because
you.
what I thought.
but this caster does taste fucking
Because
good
what I
too.
thought. Because what I thought you guys were coming from was like
I'm
you
coming.
guys just get hard at. You guys get yourselves hard,
and then let
and
go.
then you just let go,
No.
and then you go about your day. And I'm like, why did you do that
That's
to
funny.
yourself?
I'm not that crazy.
Why did you do that to yourself?
No. You gotta
You know what I
train
mean?
it because if you're hard and then you're pushing it the limits when you're hard, try not to bust. You
Mhm.
know. So when the pressure comes, that time to
Yeah.
actually
You
train
can
it.
handle it. You can
bob and
withstand
weave in
it.
there. You're able to withstand the
Bob and
pressure,
weave.
and be able to not bust as
Okay.
fast.
So fact number 5. That's why you
It's
think
good
that.
for your sex life. Yeah.
That's where we came from.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit, dude. We're over. Now we're.
How did we
dirty.
get here?
All right, well, I think that should be the end, no?
Yeah, how did we get here, dude?
Yeah, that's
talked
how we
about-
usually do it.
We talked about jacking off, bro.
Wait, how did
Guys.
we get here, bro?
I don't know.
That shit for me.
All right. Any last input, you guys?
That shit.
Justin,
Nah, I'm done for it.
Resting.
if you guys like that, and that was an
Okay,
informative talk-
before you say the Oscar, SD card's full.
which one?
The camera, so you can just talk to the listeners.
No, but we gotta re-record it. All right, guys, we're gonna pause and come back and record this outro.
Okay, sounds good. I'm pause right now.
Sorry, you guys. The audio listeners, you got everything.
I'ma cut that.
I'm gonna address the video listeners, watchers right now. Sorry, guys. The SD card got full on the camera. We're sorry about that. I'll probably include still the audio in there, so you probably it wasn't too much that got cut off, but I'll still include it.
Yes.
So you guys know what we talked about. It's kind of funny. But we're sorry. We'll make sure to check every episode so we can prevent this.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please, let me talk to y'all first. Let me sit you guys. Let me sit you guys down and talk to you guys.
Talk to you guys.
So many of you guys are watching and not subscribing. Please subscribe. You're edging me, dude. As an editor and producer of this podcast, it just edges me. Like, just please subscribe. It's so effortlessly. You just gotta ding. That's it. I mean, you're doing most of the work going to our page and clicking on a video and watching it. While you're at it, just please subscribe. Please. It edges me so much, and it's hard. We've been posting consistently for you guys. Please subscribe. You'll make me the happiest
Editor.
editor, and it'll make me feel like my work's being appreciated.
Yeah, please stop teasing the Oscar, guys.
Please, guys.
Give
There's
it
so
to
many of you
Oscar.
guys. There's so many of you guys watching and not subscribing.
And you want to tease somebody? Alonso's right over there, dude. Please.
Yeah, if you want to see somebody.
Just edge me already.
Do it already.
But please subscribe, you guys. I'm gonna stress that every episode. To the audio listeners too, if you guys could do me that big favor of going to our YouTube channel and subscribe, it would be such appreciated for me. It would make me the happiest guy ever. Please, guys, we want to grow the channel, and we're putting a lot of work into it, and we do greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, if you guys enjoy what you watch, like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to keep listening to us, check out the audio platforms at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music, and go check out the Instagram page at Now We're Thinking Pod. And also, we are now on TikTok.
Whoa!
We're on TikTok. We're on the China app. We're on the Chinese app.
China.
We're on the Chinese app.
China.
Shout out to China.
Can I do a little challenge right here? Guys, if you see a clip anywhere on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, just put in the comments, I want to pitch a tent, all right?
Yeah.
And then
From this
we'll know
episode.
you'll listen to this episode, and I'll
We'll give you a
download
shout-out.
TikTok, and I'll just like it just for that.
Justin doesn't have TikTok.
I thought you
But-
couldn't download no more.
It's back
I'll,
on App Store.
yeah,
Oh,
you can have it. So, but
wow.
I'll do
Thank you,
that,
Trump.
and I'll for you guys listen to this far. I'll like that. I'll get that fucking app and down,
Pitch it
give you
into-
guys a like for that. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Please, guys, with that being said, check out our social media apps and check out our clips. With that being said, I am Oscar, and I am here with Justin Shock,
Hello.
Alonzo the Pig.
See you guys.
This
And
is
with
it.
that being said, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in and listening to us. We love you guys so much. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode while you guys were listening to this on the way to work or on the way back home or even during work. Anywhere you guys can listen to this. We are Now We're Thinking Podcast. We thank you guys for every time you guys tune in. We love y'all. We hope you guys have a good day, a good night, a good sleep. Remember to get your 8 hours of sleep, everybody. We love y'all. Remember to not doubt yourself like Roshker over here.
I'm not doubting myself.
Don't compare yourself, please.
I'm not
Always
comparing.
go at your own pace.
I'm not.
And
I'm
we love
not.
y'all. We know you guys can do it.
Is it-
We're already in April of 2025.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit.
Dude, isn't it crazy how the beginning half of the year goes by so much quicker for me than the
The end,
the end half.
yeah.
I feel like January through summer goes by quick just like that.
Oh my lord.
That's another thing that I've been thinking about this week. Everything's been flying by so quick.
It flies. It flies.
Sorry,
As you get older, my people, time does fly. So make sure you use that time to do whatever you
it's
like
crazy.
and have a good
Holy
time.
shit.
We don't live
Holy-
forever, so make sure to use your time valuably. Thank you, everybody. We love y'all. And have a good
Bye.
one.
Peace out,
See you,
guys.
everybody.
I love
We
you.
love
Please
y'all.
subscribe.
Thank you for
Make me the
tuning in
happiest.
at the Now We're Thinking podcast. Bye bye.
Jamie, please.
The man in
Jamie,
Love,
please.